can be better. But hey, no matter what Puka thinks, the city of Los Angeles is taking notice. Puka said he'll be at the grocery store, see folks do a double take as they recognize him, as he puts it. It's fun. It must mean I'm doing something right.
Yeah, every city's going to start taking notice. First and 15, little shoulder shake, and that pass is incomplete, looking for a flag. There is none. Bernardo Green covering on the play. Good coverage on Davante Adams.
And what's amazing about Nacua is a fifth rounder. You know, and you wonder, how did Les Snead, the GM, and Sean McVay find this guy in the fifth round? Don't mistake it. He was a five-star coming out of high school and went to Washington, ended up transferring to BYU. And
pass here, pulled in at the 22-yard line. That's Davante Adams grabbing it there, a little shy of the first down. Well, Puka has known Fred Warner all of these years because Puka's older brother played with Warner at BYU.
Yeah. And he had some injuries in college. He didn't run a grade 40. I think he ran a 4.6. And you know how that goes. You're going to plummet. And so the Rams catch a break by getting this guy in the fifth round and really become the go-to target for Matthew Stafford the last couple of years.
3rd and 4. Stafford checks it down. That's Nacua. Flag is thrown. Taken down to the first down market. Upton Stout, rookie, covering on the play.
The flag came right in there. Coverage, which probably means defensive holding. Might have been on Davante Adams.
Holding. Defense number 2.
Yeah.
5-yard penalty.
Lenore was up on Davante Adams, who is not the intended target, but it was pretty tight coverage right there. That's good against good, by the way. That's a matchup you want to see. And this is the grab right there. You can see it almost lost his balance. It was so physical.
I mentioned before, Adams has drawn the number 1 corner.
Thanks, Josh. I appreciate you. I just said before we went on, don't let me forget to press this button, but I pressed only one of them. So, luckily for me, I have a around to tell me. Jeez. It's laying down my old-ass collar of my shirt. It's so floppy. That's not good.
Behind the Niners because of the coverage that they're going to play tonight. And when you get your chance,
how's that?
You got to hit it. You know, that's what Matthew Stafford told us and Sean McVay, a little out and up.
This is an old, like, Hot Topic shirt, too.
Perfectly thrown. Green.
It's so ill now. It has a new life breathed back into it because it's like 20-something year old. It was like the ones that came out recently-ish, I feel like a year or so ago, that were already worn in, and I was like, that's so stupid.
It's actually that old.
Right. It is actually that old, but it still looks the same, honestly. It doesn't look much more distressed. The black, this isn't black anymore. It's definitely more like light gray. There's nothing on the back, which I find kind of weird since both the sleeves, but it's a Hot Topic joint, so maybe that's what. Oh, there's no.
Set on third down. You better keep your eye.
What is that thing?
Top of the screen.
Oh, haha, I see it. Thank you.
Some kind of sports audio. What the fuck you got going on?
I don't know. Someone's a fucking Prime. My Twitch is on for some reason. I'm just going to cut that loose. See? Perfect. All right. So, there we go. Now let's see how that's doing. Yeah, I'm not trying to watch any sports. Hopefully my shit's not all... I feel like it was on Amazon Prime Sports or something weird. It was a Twitch stream. All right, yeah. I'm gonna bring my hair. What was I saying? I can't remember.
Fresh year, it's hot. Bloody Mania, #1.
Yep. Something else. Molly Gruesome, thanks. It's not a hoodie. It's actually just a long sleeve, which is like...
We broke down on the Juggle bus on the way there.
Right. I think I was just talking about my shirt. Is what I was thinking of. Thank you. I was literally just talking about it. I think I got it at Hot Topic, or Spencer's, maybe, 20, I don't know, 2 years ago. And it was already distressed looking at that time I got it. And it's still, like I said, it's aside from it turning gray, basically, it's hanging in there. Thank y'all. Appreciate you. Man, 2007, though, that year was hot as fuck.
My ass was burnt.
How did we get there? We got there. Poor Jackie. This is what happened. My friend, who became my friend because they were camped next to us by assigned parking, basically, at Gathering 2003. So we've been going through them from 2003, and now we're at 2007, and we've camped with them every year. This year they've always had a Jugga bus. It was red, and they have a camper that's all painted up that they tow with the Jugga bus. It's really insane. It is like the circus is coming to town with them too. But we broke down. Well, okay, so fast forward to 2007, we're like, we still have no vehicle, I guess. And they live in Pennsylvania. So Jackie was like, oh, yeah, I'd love to come scoop you up and drive back to Pennsylvania, which is like a 6-hour drive each way.
Because now it is in Caven Rock,
Correct.
Illinois. It's in a new location.
We've never been there. So
and that location is like a 21-hour straight up drive from where we're from. So
Yes.
it's like, turns out to be like a day fucking,
yes,
like
24
hours.
Right. 24-hour
For
driving.
stopping and eating and fucking regassing and shit.
It's a whole ass trip. And then count in the fact that now my friend Jackie, who is the sweetest person alive, drives up to pick us up in Massachusetts from Pennsylvania, and then drives back. So that's at least like 12 hours. And then we got in the car. I feel like we didn't even stay over. I feel like that time. I feel like we just left maybe. Because another time we went earlier. But anyway, so we drove in the Jugga bus with the camper, or just the Jugga bus. I think it was just the bus. No, I'm not sure. I probably have pictures. We'll find out.
No, I think
know
the camper
was
there too, I'm pretty sure.
So in the bus it's like wraparound seating that they tore out all the inside seats of the bus. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate you. Let me go back to, hold on, let me put you guys back over here for a second. Well, so we drove there, and on the way there, we broke down in the bus, and someone asked us if we were part of a musical group, I feel like, remember?
Yep.
Because it's really that, it just looks ridiculous driving around.
That was in like a Walmart parking lot or
right, because we broke down, and okay, so here's the front of the bus. I'm going to put it on that. So here we go. So this is the front of the bus. They have, if you have watched our things in the past, you will know this about the bus, but I will explain anyway. For those that are new, this is like a deck on top of the bus with like AstroTurf on it. This is like so long ago, 2007 obviously, but they've had the bus since 2003. No, they had the camper in 2003. The bus 2004 or 5. But nevertheless, this is the bus, and it had a cool deck on top. They ended up tearing out the insides. That picture was also from Monkeys on Crack. Shout out to him. So they tore all the seats out of the inside of the bus and put in a wraparound. Yes, right. And if you knew Dave and you knew how, like, that just seems like insane to me. This guy doesn't talk at all. Like, he is 100 times more quiet than you were the day I met you. And I've known this guy for like, I was even in his wedding in 2010. He said, I'm always like, do you actually just hate me? Apparently he doesn't, but like, he just does not talk. So the fact that it says Ned and Hunter on the front of that is like, what? But he's just like super creative anyway. And it also says Woodcock right here. This was someone that was actually running for governor around here.
Somewhere in Massachusetts.
Somewhere around here, yeah, because we had a visitor and she grabbed this sign and brought it to, or we stole it, or whatever happened.
Stole it off someone's
lawn, because we couldn't believe the guy's name was Woodcock, obviously. Right. Oh, I know. Okay, so that's one thing that we're lucky with, Molly. There's 2 of us, and we've been to them all together, and we have pictures. So we like can remember stories like right after they happen, we're still talking about them, and as long as we keep them talked about, we. I was saying today, I'm like, I don't know if I remember it happening or I just now remember the story more than I remember the actual event happening. But we do watch a lot of videos leading up to each week when we do it, so that helps refresh our memories. A lot of times we have homies that are in here that will be like, remember that time? And we're like, wait, what? And it'll unlock a memory. But yeah, like look how fresh that shirt is even. Not fresh, I mean like new. And it wasn't even that new then. But this is the inside of the bus. It's all painted black and red.
Top's fucking.
The whole thing
out.
is just super pimped out. Insanely pimped out. Look at Jelly. He was almost 500 pounds there. Maybe not, because he still got bigger, I feel like. But he was almost at his biggest here. And Germ, and this is E-Weezy. He's also a streamer on Twitch. Please check him out. He plays video games and does other stuff. I'm not really sure. But he's been a homie for a long time. He also officiated at our homie's wedding. So, and this year...
Jelly's wedding.
Yeah, our homie Jelly right here, actually. This year, we called them because it's Germ, who's in the middle, Jelly, and Wheezy, so we called them the Germ and Jelly Weasel, like, because they were always together. They actually got arrested on the way there. Yes, they got arrested on the way there. All their weed got taken in Tennessee, and they didn't get arrested, but they did get summoned, and he had to keep flying back to Tennessee over the course of whatever. I think he had to pay a ton of money.
Yeah, someone hit him with the Bible too in the line.
Yep.
Waiting
before
the gates
Hogrock.
were open or whatever, or before when everybody was getting in the
Bible thumpers
parking lot or whatever the fuck. Yeah.
Because if
someone
you've been to
actually down there's
that
one
Hogrock
road that is just the
There's
road
nothing
to
but
the
Hogrock.
venue. Yeah, is
Josh,
just
you wouldn't believe
houses
how
on the left,
crazy this place is.
just houses, and then this huge ass road going there, long ass road. It's not a huge, but
no, it's just a long ass road,
these
and it's just
motherfuckers
Juggalos
threw a Bible
parked.
someone threw a Bible at Jelly. Fucking Bible thumpers.
They did. They were like, because he was also on a megaphone, being belligerent at the time, but he's at archery now. Look at Jelly. He looks so crazy with his long hair. Anyway. This guy's infamous back in the day, the Juggalo community.
You just like started in the middle of these? You didn't start at the beginning or nothing?
I don't know. Yeah, no, I was just showing pictures of the bus, actually. And then I got carried away and just started showing pictures of the whole thing. Sorry, my bad. Thanks for calling me out on that. So, on the way there, like I said, we did break down, and it was in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, in the Amish. We were in Amish, smoking fat doinks in Amish. You know, we was in Pennsylvania, Amish country.
Yeah.
And we broke down. That was the first. We broke down, yeah. But we broke down. We're in a lot of like a closed down gas station.
Right.
And then a horse and buggy with the Amish fucking drove past us, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is actually happening here? I ain't never seen such a thing in my life. But then me and Jackie walked up to like, there was a fire station, and we walked up to over there. And it was like, yo, where's the closest place we can get an alternator or whatever the fuck it was that they needed? And they were like, well, the pot store is like however many 10 miles up the fucking road or whatever. It was like just up there. They're like, it's on this road, but it's 10 miles up. We were like, oh, yeah, it was dumb far.
Right.
We was like, all right, we're at bet. Thank you guys. And we're leaving, and they're like, what, y'all are just gonna walk there? And we were like, yeah, what the fuck else are we gonna do?
It's not like this is back before Uber.
And we're in the back of fucking nowhere, Pennsylvania.
This is Pennsylvania. This is not the gathering area.
Yeah, it's a
Amish country's in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it's a little fucking tiny fire station. And then the dude was like, one of the guys was like, I'm leaving right now. Yeah, he's like, I can drive you guys there. We were like, yo, that's awesome, dude. Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
And then he drove us there.
I
it was just me and Jackie.
Bus.
Yeah, and then
they slept.
The drivers slept.
And I sat on top of the bus just
and we were like, So he drove us there, and we're like, yo, thank you so much. And he's like, what are you going to do now? We're like, well, we're going to buy this fucking pot we need, and then we're going to go back and get our shit fixed. He's like, how are you going to get back there? We're like, the same way we got here, man. We were going to walk, you know? And then he gave us a ride back, too, and he didn't take no money and shit like that. And he was just like, what the fuck is going on with you people? And then we pull back up, and we're on this bus with this fucking camper, and he's just like, what is happening here?
Right.
Like, oh, thanks, guy. But
Shit
yeah,
was
that
crazy.
was on there, so it took more than a day to get.
Yeah, luckily that guy did give you a ride because we would have been there like more hours than that for sure. So yeah, after that we eventually made our way to Cave and Rock. We met up with, as you saw in that last picture, with Jelly
That was
and
at
German
Walmart.
Weasel at Walmart.
And that guy.
This is why that's why they're in the order they're in. So I'm not really jumping ahead.
I'm saying we didn't do the beginning.
The booklet's in there.
Yeah,
Like I said, it's just part of the story. So I put it in the right order because I am a storytelling now. I guess. I don't know. I did it before. I didn't realize. I just want to see where the booklet actually is.
Told a story about it. Like to hear it? Here it go.
Yeah, the only thing I didn't show actually. So I'll just go show this real quick. I feel like I did do it a little bit backwards, but bless you. Bless you. So here's the cover of it. Like I said, it was the first Bloody Mania. Yeah, Josh, weed was very illegal, as you heard. They got arrested. That's was not like people like, oh, people just used to like it.
Illegal down there, anyways. Do I feel like
Sure.
maybe in Tennessee? I'm not sure,
But one of the huge perks of the Gathering back in the day was that you could smoke weed unhinged, unrestricted. People were like, oh, it was all about drugs. Sure, that it was, especially later dates at Hogrock. But literally 2003, 4, 5, 6, 7, the fact that you could smoke weed,
they were all, I don't know
just
about
walking around,
I don't
was
remember
crazy.
about
Even now, you can't.
2006. I don't remember if the police were on the grounds
Yeah, I don't
there.
know.
But at Garrettsville, it was a private land.
Yeah.
Police were not allowed on those grounds.
Right.
So
it was just it was wild
you could smoke
to be able
weed,
to do that.
Waiting in line to buy a fucking burger
dog.
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
so.
that felt so weird, and it's still till this part because we weren't smoking out on the street. You know what I mean? Like we were waiting to get inside. That was always a big deal, especially with the ghetto neighbors. You know what I mean? They don't smoke weed or anything like that. So, yeah, definitely different times. So. This year being the first year at Hogrock, it does start to get like you were saying, kind of like Groundhog's Day, which is how I feel now, kind of with Legend Valley is getting more like that. Except at least
we've been there longer, I think, right?
Yes, but there's themes most of the, like at least the last half of the years there. So that kind of sets each year apart. You can be like, oh, was it the outer space year? Was it, bless you? Was it, was it the hood year or whatever? There's definitely more themey. But Hogrock was just let's go. It was the theme, I guess. No, they did have themes, but it just wasn't. I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't as into it.
We were just driving through Amish country.
Right. So that's what the next picture is. This is literally like traffic.
Oh, that's when we. No, I feel like that's when we broke down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I'm being sarcastic. This is what their traffic looks like.
Yeah, that's. I said, holy shit.
Yep.
Y'all actually got the Amish folk around here.
Yep. But yeah, this is where we were broken down, for sure. And we just happened to see a Fago truck on the way there. They sold these dice, right? Aren't those? Oh, I thought those were Hatchet Man fuzzy dice or something. Yeah. I feel like they did sell those. Our homie Adam. It's like Dave is the one that, well, whatever. But it's him and his brother and his cousin or whatever. There you are. Aw. We just had like disposable cameras. Oh, you can see the love train in the background. We didn't even know. Oh shit.
Yeah, that was the ill love train. The fucking chop fucking buses, yo. Get the fuck out of here.
So we did look through these pictures. So when we were at Walmart in this picture, we were at the parking lot, stocking up. The parking lot for Walmart is not like Legend Valley.
Away.
It's still way more than an hour probably, because here it's already like 20, 30 minutes. There's no running to the store, bless you, there at all. Hogrock, there was no local, there was one like convenience store that was still like far, far from off the grounds. But we were here, and that guy with the big dick, it sounds stupid to say, but people back then would know exactly who you meant if you said the guy with the big dick. So it was a pretty good gimmick if you asked me.
Even hollering
Shaggy
about
was talking about it today on the Shaggy Show.
No, he was talking about it on their seminar that year.
Oh, that's what we were
talking
watching.
About too.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Correct.
like, wasn't he just talking about it today?
No,
we watched that today.
correct.
Got you. Yes, during their seminar this year. He's like, guy, put your dick on.
Yeah. In 2007.
Yeah. So, let's see here.
Yeah.
So what happened was he just comes walking up on the bus.
We
We're all
would
sitting there with them, waiting on them.
Yeah, we just parked at Walmart.
And he walks on the bus, but he doesn't have his big dick with him, you know what I mean? So he just walks up on the bus, and we're like, hi? Like
Can we help you, guy?
Like,
He's
what
like,
do you
oh,
want?
No, I got
He's
the,
like,
I'm
hey,
the big
I'm
inflatable
big
dick
guy,
man.
you know? We're like,
okay. Why don't you have your big inflatable dick
right,
out
we don't,
there, you know?
we don't recognize you without it. It was funny, but yeah.
He was like, I just want to see the inside of this thing. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, well, I guess
Yeah,
you
exactly.
just saw it then.
Yeah, because they were legendary in and of and Dave is so quiet, so he would never. If it wasn't for me bragging on his stuff, people would never see it. He had to be there. But yeah. So yeah, ups. So there, yeah, obviously, as you can deduct, that's a big dick guy. All right, so is this the inside page? Yeah. This was the very first year of that. Then they had this, Slam TV. I keep thinking they were talking about it earlier, but no, I watched the seminar, so that's like really Shaggy, and it's just really funny. Ooh, so good.
Some of them Slam TV.
What? Oh yeah. All right. Let's see here. So that's that. Rest in peace, Sabu. Rest in peace, Scott Hall. Rest in peace, probably almost everybody on this damn cover. Yeesh.
Yeah, you did go to this one, Weezy. We just showed you.
Oh, Weezy! Wait, let me rewind it one page. I was just saying, I literally was like, we gotta get Weezy in here. Dun, dun, dun! The German jelly weasel strikes. What?
Just showing you right now, asshole.
Oh, I'm like,
You
what?
mean,
I see.
Look at the fucking thing.
What's supposed to be in the corner over there? What's going on there? Hold on, I'm gonna have to fix that. My bad, guys. Here we go. German jelly weasel in full effect. What the hell is this?
I was at the Walmart parking lot.
I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Oh, it's this. Here, let's get rid of this. I don't know. My chat's all wonks. So I'm going to see if that fixed it. Yeah, it's moving up now. Perfect. Sorry, guys. Just still learning.
German jelly weasel.
The German jelly weasel. Here's the weasel part of it. German jelly weasel. And then Krakow with the light shirt on again. Already started, even though you didn't know how hot.
No, that's
it's light
W
colored,
fuck off
said.
shirt. Yeah.
I didn't say white. Light.
I got two of them shirts. We won two of them.
We won both of them at separate
on
times.
Separate shows, yeah, on W fuck off.
Did anyone else ever listen to W fuck off? We listened to them on our computer. I remember back in the day, stream it through our computer, and they would have contests on there back in the day, like answer a question about this or that.
I'll be the fifth caller once I played the next Prince song, right? It was like,
Stop
it was the Rude Boy show,
hold
one of them.
Hold on. Let me put myself back on so you can talk with me.
Yeah, it was, we were listening to W fuck off. It was Rude Boy show. Ain't nobody was listening, it would appear, because they,
or no one knew.
Or no one knew it.
Both
Nobody
things,
was listening.
Both things were true.
So he was just like, the fifth caller to call in once I played the next Prince song is gonna win something.
Right.
So so once the next Prince song came on, she's right off the bat was like, "This Prince, did I win? No. 2. Did I win? No. You're caller 3. No, you're caller 4.
I'm like,
you're caller 5. You're the winner."
No. Then it was like they skipped a number.
Oh,
I think one person called, and I was like, "Oh my God, no! Come on!" And they were like, "Sorry, I had to keep
back
calling
again.
back."
And I was like, "You are the winner."
I'm like, "Okay, you won. Now it's calling number 6." I was like, "If I don't win this fucking shirt, I'm gonna be pissed." But I did win the shirt, so shout out to me for knowing Prince. Back in the day, young Juggalos, they didn't know who Prince was, I guess.
And then we won another one on
How
a
did we
different
win that
episode.
one,
I don't
though?
remember how we won the other one,
I don't
but we
either.
won it on another
We did.
episode.
Yeah, because we used to listen to it all the time. Because
Yeah,
I feel
just like we
had
watched
basic
his
TV
fucking
with
Shaggy
me.
show all the time. That's how he won his jersey and shit.
Yes,
too, like that.
yes.
So.
We listen to all nonsense. We try to keep up that way. Musically, maybe not so much. You know, like
I'll
you could
listen to it
definitely
all,
ask
but-
me a couple of songs off of some of these new decks, and I wouldn't know which one it came from or whatever. You could pull my Juggalo card that way, but all the stuff that they do live and you know, all their streaming and stuff, I definitely am.
But yeah, winning the.
I'm gonna turn off my.
But winning that shirt as the first through 6 callers.
I feel like it was like you must be calling number 7, and I was callers 1 through everything but number 5 or something stupid. Hi, Carol. Can you believe Juju the other day dancing when she was eating? I was like, stop it. Me and her mother both do that. Anyway, all right. So, yeah, back to these guys. Yeah, I do. Anything new with you guys? But yeah, back to these guys. Yeah, it was so funny. Me and Haley both always jiggle dance when we eat because I love food so much. Guess I passed that on to both of them. All right. Did you want this? He's going to be pissed he left. All right. I have all these ashtrays here, but like this one's a knot ashtray. This one's a weed ashtray. Here, I'll show those while he's running upstairs and I'm burning my hand. Here's one of my newest ones. And these are Tektite. Tektite is a kind of crystal that is formed. It's not really a crystal, but it's a piece of it's not a meteorite, but it's when a meteorite hits the ground and the ground turns into like the sand turns into crystal, basically. So yeah, I put those in there and then put the hatchets in. I'm burning my fingers. I know you want this. I just knew you would want it. I'm like burning my finger. Jeez. All right.
And it was a long ass ride there, and they had a TV in the bus too.
Oh my
so
God! Right. This is
so
like
we
way
all-
back in the day, 2007.
Yeah, there
but-
was like a TV and
the
a
actual-
VCR in there. I
Yeah,
think.
'cause
and we watched
they
Big
had a
Money
table.
Hustlers,
Oh,
and we
yeah.
watched a couple other
It was
things
one
on
of those
VHS.
TV VCR combo joints that has like the little TV
Yeah.
with the VCR.
So it had a
thing, you know?
wraparound coach. It had a table in the middle that they could unscrew and take out if they wanted.
Yeah.
And then there was a
'Cause
cabinet
they
on the
would come
left
and
side
sleep in
behind the
there or whatever,
driver
too.
that had a cabinet with the TV and
Yup.
the VCR.
That was dope. This is also
This
the
was a
year that girl
long-ass
flipped on
fucking
Jelly.
ride. Oh, hell yeah, that was
so
ill, too.
good. What's this at the top now? I don't know why it's not going all the way to the top, but oh, it's only that big. Okay. Let's move it up then. Sorry guys, I'm just fucking around with the layout here. Learning as I go. There we go. That looks good. Sure. I probably don't need so much of a background, but anyway, just learning. All right, back to German Jelly Weasel. Then, Big Dick Guy, right? We talked about this. I showed you that. Perfect. So, here we start. This is the very first year at Hogrock.
Very first Bloody Mania.
Yep, this is a lot of very firsts. Of course, it's so good. It's on Tubi now too. Big Money Hustlers and Big Money Rustlers.
And they got a couple other things on there too.
Sure.
I think the United States of Insanity might be on there.
Maybe Family Underground. Maybe not.
Right.
Once every year, there's a time when we leave our homes and set off on a journey. For some, the road is short. For others, it is long. Some of people get arrested on the way and have to continue to go back to Tennessee. For others, it is long. Oh, yes. Some cross national borders. Others travel high over the seas.
Fire.
All will be changed. The destination is an ideal, a place to unite with friends of old and to meet new faces, expanding their family, our family. A family with the same love of music, a family with the same history, a family that some may call dysfunctional, but we all know is strong, and the time is here, and the move is on. The carnival is in motion, and it welcomes you along. Is that a rhyme? Juggalos, juggalettes, one and all, bring with you the memories you recall. It is! You'll add to them some new ones, fresher than the last, because the gathering is upon us and it's devastating blast. Look at the rhyming. I probably rhymed the whole way.
I'm rhyming, I rip. I rip and I rhyme.
Yeah.
I rhyme and I rip.
Yes, let's
That's
go.
the way that Dylan spit.
Dylan. Look at it before
Five
we would
best
get there.
rappers
Look how
alive.
empty it is. That's crazy. Well.
Yep, there's Spasmatic.
Yep.
And the fucking
jump off.
Lake
Lake
hepatitis. The Ohio River.
Oh yeah, we can zoom right in. Look at that. You can see it better than on the book.
Yeah, it's the bomb house.
Yeah.
Fucking
main stage is gonna pop up right here.
Spasmatic.
Yeah. That's crazy how much you can zoom in. All right, so there's not many pictures, so I think we still have these up here, but we didn't. We did. We had ballers this year. Okay, so when we came in, Jelly. Do you remember Wheezy? Jelly got physically hit with a Bible. Do you remember this happening? Year? I feel like it was 2007 by that dude on the corner house, because he had the megaphone out there. He was mad obnoxious, surprisingly. I feel like he got hit with a Bible from that older man on the corner. Ugh. But it was so hot. So it was like 113 degrees. Not just like, oh, it feels like temperature. It was 113 degrees. I feel like was the record they set that year. Someone else said it. It's not just me. Go look it up. Let's find out, actually. Maybe we should stop perpetuating.
It was hot as fuck.
It was ridiculously hot at some points on this journey, for sure. It was the hottest gathering that I know of. And so the first day we get there, we're like, let's go for a walk. And because you're stuck in traffic.
That place is big.
And you're lined up, like we were saying earlier.
That place is so big, it didn't run out of car passes.
No,
you
right.
could just go and get a car pass if you wanted to bring your car in. You could go pull up at the door the day of the gathering, you get a car pass, correct. Yeah.
It was never going to run out.
It was huge.
I don't know what,
I felt like it.
It was huge. It was just fields and it was huge. So we were like, well, let's go walk and check it out. So we go for a walk, but we don't know how big this place actually is. We're walking, then we're on the street, then you're walking up that huge hill to get into the first couple parking lots.
Yeah, exactly. We were walking through the parking lot, and that parking lot was huge.
The parking lot was not like a parking lot party parking lot.
That land was so huge. And we were just walking in that sun.
Yes, the whole time.
And then out there in the sun.
He's like, oh, my head's burning. I'm like, right, we're all burning. It's fucking hot. No, I wasn't that much of a bitch. I have turned into more of a bitch throughout this story.
This year, my shit was blistered. Literally
he was definitely
fucking burnt.
And I didn't have sympathy for him at the time because I just thought he was hot. But he was like, my head's burning. Bitch. And I was like, okay, yeah. I was basically like, stop acting like a bitch. Let's keep going. I want to go see what's going on. Because I wanted to, like you were like, probably wanted to go back to the car.
I'm like, yo, where's the shade at?
I'm like, where's the shade at? Because there was no shade for the most part. Now, one camp area I never camped in there was, though, but no, this year wasn't even probably second hottest, I don't think. But it was pretty disgusting. So here's our friend Juice's tent that we were talking about, Josh. He bought the cheapest tent he could find. Oh, shit. So what was the last one?
Yeah, don't say.
Oh, so yeah, this is why we were talking about it. Sorry, guys. So yeah, this was the tent that he had. Look at it. This is a small tent right here. Okay? This is the tent he got. It somehow is supposed to be like a hiking tent or something. But we didn't even, we became real good friends with these guys. We still to this day, we saw Juice recently, brought him to, well, not recently.
He'll be coming in here sometime.
He does, yeah. He comes into things. If you told him on something, he would probably come. But we told a story about him last week, but it's actually from this year, not this year gathering.
No, not this one.
But we did tell a story about him last year. So these are some of the homies. Is that rap?
No.
Oh yeah, no, that's Fats. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, let's see. I think it's just alternating pictures and passes. So that was us in the RV the ballers section. It wasn't like RV. They did have RV section, but this was the baller section. It was different, I believe. Big baller camping pass. Yep.
Yep.
So that's what we had.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't have. The ghetto neighbors did.
Yep.
So this was that because since they had the
we just
deck
set a
on
tent
top,
up
we
just like
sat
right across the fucking
across the street.
the street. Yeah,
Yeah.
that wasn't like
We sat on top of our
right.
tent
There was
deck,
like a
yeah,
little
remember?
path. The path and across the path was
bus.
not ballers
Yes.
anymore. You know,
So we just
put
put a
our tent up over there.
Yeah. And remember we sat on top of it because I was fronting like we were on top of the bus, and we would hear the craziest shit people say, yo. That wasn't even this year that we heard the craziest shit. But sometimes if you ever go to the gathering and you're just bored, you can just sit there sometimes at night, especially, people don't know, and they just walk around and you just hear snippets of everyone's conversation. It's fucking hilarious. People talk about some shit. This kid's name is, forget it. I'm not going to go through everyone that's in here, but this year's amulet and bracelet. I'm sure we have the bracelet. I know we have the amulet. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Bam. I remember to swap it over. The Fago bottle, if you can't tell. I'm losing my voice. Thank you. Yeah, I thought it might have been. All right, so here's. Do you follow Wheezy Josh? Make sure you give them a follow. And Darth Bunny, I don't know if you're trying to collect followers also, but yeah. Oh, there's that. Oh, there's that.
Fucking bitch.
Let's see here. Do you have that, or should I just continue on?
Did you see me call you a high schooler in the Shaggy show?
Who? Josh?
Yes.
What's up, Dillbog? Dude, I didn't even have a sleeping bag or anything. When I first started gathering, I borrowed a tent from my father, and which is crazy to think about now, but we didn't have a tent. And we used rolled up fucking shirts and sweatshirt. The one sweatshirt we'd have as a blanket, like we were scrub life. That's just how you had to, sometimes, if you want to gather, that's what you got to do. Sometimes. That's like I'm saying, like we're on a come up,
It's that bracelet you got, look.
It looks like it's a plastic.
Oh, it's a plastic one?
Yeah.
What color?
Oh, no, that's not colored. It's like, I don't know, doesn't say, doesn't show.
No, whatever.
But here it is, a close-up of it. Cave-In Rock, Southern Illinois, even Southern Illinois. Let's get specific on that shit. Middle of nowhere. No, Bog, did you go to all these? I think it might be the one of the purple, maybe.
2007?
Yep. I was I thought it was purple, but it is purple. So let me just. Hope you're having a good day, no Bog. Oops, shit, I was already on that. Here we go. Yeah, this is the first year at Cave-In Rock, so man, let Groundhog Day begin. Yes, I love that. This is just the regular shit, except for Spasmatic Hangout. Oh, okay. Thank you, buddy. Here we go. So, this is just the regular old, like I said, except for Spasmatic Hangout. Okay, I know they had a Spasmatic Hangout, and I bet people hung out there, but that's already a destination. You know what I mean? Like, the thing about Spasmatic is it was another place to go.
It was a stand by itself actual bar.
Correct. Not the back of a
24
right.
hour, and they just
I appreciate them trying.
Psychopathic music.
Yes.
Riders, Twisted, Lotus,
Right.
ICP, Blaze. It
was such a fucking vibe.
That's all they played. It was clowny
They
shit.
had good music.
And they just sold Faygo and waters and spasmatics,
Yes,
no
and we
alcohol.
don't drink, so that was
But
fucking
everybody
fresh.
was
Everyone
up
would
there
have
being
beers and
fucked
stuff.
up doing, yeah, because you could do whatever on all of that grounds.
Right,
So
it was
just
so
it was a
stupid.
bring your own whatever policy. You could just go up there and grab a water and
Y'all,
fucking.
it was just like a big pavilion. If you're
Yeah,
not familiar with
and then like
spasmatic,
once like the sun starts coming up, once it
we have
like
some
night,
good videos
once night
later
turns
on,
to
but-
day, there's mad folk just sleeping
Slump.
on the picnic tables and just fucking laid out.
Because it's
and
all
shit.
picnic tables, and then there'd be like someone from Psychopathic or Tenable staff or something working the bar.
Yeah,
It's just buckets
staff
of
working there, ice cold waters and
ice cold
Faygo.
waters and Faygos. You cannot go wrong.
You
And
might have sold ice
spasmatics.
there too, maybe, yeah, and spasmatics.
There was an ice machine maybe at Spasmatic or something like next.
I felt like there was a truck back there.
That's
They
what I'm
just
saying.
fuck-
Yeah.
you
Just
can
like they
buy
have the
ice
main
there,
stage
too,
now.
maybe.
Everything was so spread out they could have 10 ice trucks around the grounds. Oh man. Oh well, I
Yeah,
love you, Bob. Thanks for
Spasmatic, and then
hanging.
right
Thanks
there,
for coming by.
you can just post up as Spasmatic and
great.
just watch the fucking lake hepatitis popping off because there was a fucking.
Ah, there one of them.
Yeesh. There was a. Yeah,
Mhm.
there was a.
Lake hepatitis, then
Had
you had to
lake-
jump off
yeah,
with
right,
the wolf
yeah,
pack people.
Yeah, so
You could
lake
just keep rotating. Go
yeah,
this way.
Lake Hepatitis had like the platform in the middle,
dock in the middle,
yeah,
yes.
floating dock in the middle where people
People-
would just enough people would get on it and they would all sink
Start
it and
tipping
fucking
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is crazy,
Good
but right off the
times,
bat, we
man.
went. Buddy showed up.
Rest in peace, Donnie.
Yeah, he showed up and was like, "What up, y'all? There's a fucking pond. Let's go swimming." We were like, "All right."
We just
Donnie,
got
no
like we
doubt."
literally got out of the car at
Pretty much.
at
I
the,
think
our,
we
like
might
we
have
had
been
been like
just
setting up our
set
tent
up our
probably.
shit. Yeah, I think we set our tent up.
And this homie
And
Donnie.
he was just like, "Come on, guys, there's a fucking. It's
There's
too hot. Let's
there's a
go
lake.
swimming in the fucking yeah."
Let's
We
go
were
swimming.
like, "Oh, okay,
We're
all
like,
right."
okay, hell yeah! What? Because we remember Crystal Forest gatherings, which was an
Gang,
actual
say that,
swimming
B.
spot. So we were like, what? There's a lake. Let's go.
This is the first year at fucking Kevin
Aw.
Rock. Yeah.
No, 2007. No. And so we went there, and he had like a fucked up leg too. So this whole situation was like, it's a lot to do. So we get there, and I step in the water, and
just slip in
it's
this
just like
fucking slick muck, and it's
you
just
like sink this far
hot-ass
down,
water.
like past your ankle, and then slide because it's just disgusting muck. And I'm like, and it's not cool at all. It's warm. And I'm like, what is happening? Because it's 100 and something degrees out. So of course this swimming hole that doesn't have that much water comparatively is not going to be cool and chill.
Nah, it was
Not even
hot
the Ohio
and
River
gross.
was cool or chill. That was
That
warm
was warm
also.
too.
So I get in there and I'm like, this is
like,
fucking
oh,
gross. I was like,
this
like
was the wrong
move,
decision.
Yeah, you move and like the water would turn like cloudy because it would be
Even
so,
cloudier than it already was.
It would be so filled with clay because it was like just a clay bottom. So that's when the lore wants to say someone went in there and put acid in their pockets or whatever. 2007, right? Sure, but the fish. The problem was with that is that they couldn't breathe with the
all that silt that was
the silt. Like
that
if you just
Lake
think about the
Hepatitis was
physics
filled,
of it,
and
you know, like
and all that shit in the bottom was
it was
kicked
just
up
all kicked up, and
into
they
the
couldn't
water.
breathe.
Yeah,
They were at the top of the water, all trying
to breathe.
Let me
'cause all
tell
that
you,
shit
there
was
wasn't
kicked
enough
up.
tongue for the amount of acid that was at this gathering. I will just say that. I have never in my life, and I've been to Grateful Dead shows.
Yeah, they had that
and
fishing
everywhere
in
else.
there so people
Everyone
could go
had
fishing.
That here for sure.
They stocked that shit for sure.
That part was unhinged for sure. I remember thinking back on it and being like, "What is happening?" It was really wild, but I don't believe that's why the fish died. It would have to be way more than anyone could have. We could have all jumped in. They probably wouldn't have felt that, but.
I don't want to
No, it
grow up
wasn't.
because I'm a
It
Toys
wasn't.
R
People
Us
would just
kid.
go fishing, you know, like it was.
Will
This,
Robinson, danger. Call me a Mighty Morphin because I'm a Power Ranger or some shit.
what? I don't know what you're rapping about. Oh, Justin Allen came in. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I saw Jack and Jill doing Nasty at the top of the hill.
Yeah, right. That is a good one. That's a rando one.
Boom, 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 boom.
It was crazy. I remember saying that about the tongues and the acid, and we're going. That was a very true sentiment. Why am I wearing jeans? This is so uncomfortable. Yes, it is definitely classic.
Fucking lake hepatitis.
So lake hepatitis, you could sit and watch that. You could.
Gross.
There was all kinds of joints up there, like the store, and then they also at one point had the jump off thing up there, the check this shit stage.
At one point there was they had the fucking rideable mechanical bull.
Oh my God, Ryan
They had the
Kane.
bouncy. They had the
Weezy,
bouncy house
you in here? Sailor Reed, you know Ryan
Shaggy
Kane.
rode that thing too.
Oh my God, but Ryan Kane.
Yeah, Ryan Kane is the
with
fucking
pink booty
champion.
Shorts on.
What?
Yeah, the jump off.
Did you jump off?
Yeah, that shit was a while. But yeah, so we got there. We went to Lake Hepatitis, and I was instantly regretted it the second I stepped in. Yeah, exactly. But like I said, Donnie was into it at first. I think he wasn't into it afterwards in a couple of seconds. But like I said, it takes a lot.
I can't even stand.
Yeah, he has like
stand with a cane,
leg,
let alone standing in this fucking muck.
Right. I'm like, oh my God, this is a nightmare. But
all right.
we ended up getting out very, very quickly. And that was my one and only experience with lake hepatitis. And it was within 10 minutes, basically, of setting up my tent and everything else. The very first day of the very first year. And I never went back in that water again after that. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. Like I said, before when we tried to do the stream, we didn't have the audio, like I said. That's why we're redoing it. And my ponds and lakes around here, some of them might be gross, but they're not like this much sediment. Like, it's just not the same. The earth isn't the same.
Yeah, nah,
like here, it's very gravelly.
just dug himself a little pond to fucking throw fish in to catch
but that's why they have this beautiful floor right there. Actually, this is from Cave and Rock.
That's from Cave and Rock.
We didn't get it, but we didn't mine it, but it's from there.
Somebody did mine it from Cave and Rock, Illinois.
Because the clay, it's easier to get the chunks of rocks of or whatever. But whatever their earth structure is over there, their soil and whatnot, they have a lot of clay in it. So when you do dig holes, the whole bottom of it is just disgusting deep clay. And that's not how ours is here. So even if you dug a hole here, you would still have tons of rocks in the bottom and everything else, We have solid earth here. So it was, we've had all kinds of, I'm into stuff like that. So I know I have chunks of Nelson ledges also. It's called ledges because of the way the earth looks there. It breaks off into like chunks because of the way the rocks and the sediment sits there. So like it's a quarry and all around it is like little ledges going all around just because of the way the ground fractures there. So I've enjoyed all of the spots. This one here is very spirally. I'm not sure what's going on with it. Since the very first year we've been to Legend Valley, it's been on a spiral.
That's just how it is, bro. That's.
Are you? You will. It's the worst.
You're just gonna go up there and sneeze on them or something.
You're gonna go up there and autistically start rattling off lyrics.
Like, yo, that's twisted lyrics. Get him out of this house. Get him out of this building.
That's exciting, though. Rocco!
Gang, gang.
Wheezy and Carol and Rocco. Yo, exactly. The only time I didn't feel like a Jeff was this last time because I was mad. So I didn't even have any time to think, honestly. I was just like, I felt like a total idiot when we met Shaggy on that one meet and greet. I was like, oh my God. I feel like everything I said and did was stupid. It wasn't, actually. I feel like I did pretty good, but still embarrassing, I felt like. No, you'll do good. You'll do good. That's at the Columbia show. That shit sold out, right? Or just about. Yup, Lotus this year was just 5 pedals.
Just talk to him in your highest voice possible. like your Mickey Mouse type. That's all.
Yep, right, exactly. You guys did the one with the 80s rock vibe too, which was so fresh. I have that picture of you guys and Jelly and them. I'm not in it. He's not in it, but it's in my digital picture frame. 100%. I see it on rotation, so I see you guys a lot. People don't realize how much I see you guys. You're all in my digital picture frame, to be
I don't
honest.
see them, just pictures of them.
Right. I just see it. I'm like, I'm always seeing you guys.
Definitely
So.
wolfed out.
Yep, all wolfed out. It was definitely fresh. Yep. Yeah, you guys are going to have a blast, I'm sure. Are you guys going into tech also? Or, sorry, I'm taking a sidetrack in the middle of the shit, but all right. Anyway.
Well,
I just clicked back over,
like,
so thank you. I appreciate you because I've been fucking it up
Jeez.
all night. So back to 2007.
We were just talking about how we was just swimming at the...
Oh, yeah. So, Rocco, you were at this one. Hot as fuck, right? I think you were at this one. Just Slice EP, yep. Anyone know these people? I thought that was Francis for a second.
Rock assholes.
I did hear Shaggy say to Francis, I don't think I've ever seen your hair before. And then I was like, wow, I think I haven't either. He always has braids in. But I thought that was cute.
You met Rock? Get him,
It was so hot. It was
fucking
so hot. You didn't go this year, but you met Rocco this year. I love that. This is back to the awesome opening ceremonies that I wish they'd bring back.
Opening ceremonies. This video that we watched earlier.
Yes, I really thought that they were going to bring it back this year for the 25th. I was really, really thinking, but then I remembered that they don't care. So we found this video. This is from Bad Style on YouTube.
3 inches of water in every tent. All sweat, no rain for sure, dog.
Yeah. No rain at all, but definitely disgusting fucking hot weather. All right, so I'm going to like and subscribe to this homie shit. So I suggest everyone do that because watch what happens when I start pressing play on this one.
You just got to find it, though.
It's Pat and Bobo.
Yeah, right off the bat it is, yeah.
I love that.
Crack and Wayne pop up, too.
I don't even have them on the sound because I don't know. They said they don't know this guy.
Put the sound on it.
I'm going to. Hold on. I'm trying to wield a lot of things at once, my friend. All right.
Now it's
what?
That is Baby Boppo for sure. Well, I mean,
yeah,
2007
Pat.
Boppo. Yeah, and that's our boy P Cracks too. We just had Immortal Tech.
We went to see Immortal Tech.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
That's for y'all. You don't know me, but this is a crazy motherfucker.
It's probably like a port
I have pictures of him later with Boppo. He looks just like this, and he's passed out in a chair at my campsite.
For sure.
No, look who it is. Please, no.
Fucking
Not
Master.
No, DPO. No.
You can go to the opening ceremony.
Yeah, thank you. Done with this guy out.
For sure.
It is. It's horrible. I know. See, we found this video. It's great. So, like I said, if we try to watch the videos, where's open ceremonies?
Yeah, I'm saying.
Is it another video?
No, it's this. It's just down for a little bit.
Right, that's what I'm
like
doing.
A quarter way through the video or something. Yeah.
Oops. Let's get it off him anyway. Okay, it's starting to get to be nighttime, maybe. Is it too late? Did I miss it?
No, it's probably...
That's Shaggy right there.
That might be it then, yeah.
Oh, we want to do a little bit. Oh, this is the vibe.
We're opening ceremony.
We would like to bring out the Psychopathic Records family.
Before this.
Show your...
He's kind of hot. I like that.
It's straight faded. Yeah, do something. I just made do what you
It's the epitome. This is the official. This is as underground as it gets. And the gathering of the Juggalos is the motherfucking mecca of the wicked shit.
I missed this.
Yeah, opening ceremony was
It really was. Such a
Especially
bummer.
when we got special surprise guests
Right.
and shit like that also.
They're all Juggalos.
We would like to bring out the Psychopathic Records family.
Right.
Show your motherfucking Juggalo love for Boondocks!
Yeah. I bet you can hear my whistle. We would be in the front row, but you guys are in something pictures. So. Digital, disposable cameras.
Well, we ain't name dropping.
Okay.
We might as well welcome to the motherfucking stage, Blaze, your dad,
Yes.
and Juggaloos and Juggalots. Please welcome Monoxide and Jimmy.
This is my favorite part, is these people wiling. So fucking loud.
Straight Juggalos.
So
Juggalo,
fucking
Juggalo,
Juggalos. Yes.
Juggalos.
That's why I said there's Juggalos
2007
everywhere.
Juggalos where
2007 Juggalos.
ain't
Yeah.
no family underground yet. There's
No.
just Juggalos and their close friends that they dragged there or
Yep.
had them bring them there or whatever the fuck, you know.
Yep.
For the Gathering 2007,
Yep.
motherfucking Billy.
Four family underground.
Yeah, this was when Jump Steady was not around.
Yes.
Jump Steady
True.
was not here.
Yeah. We gotta tell y'all though, I promise you,
Yeah.
I fucking promise you, the view from this stage is far more impressive than what you see from there. The real show is
Right. If it's opening ceremonies and you gave a fuck, or you're just a liar then too. Oh. Sorry, I keep forgetting.
fucking realest
This is good.
Juggalos on the entire planet. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. Juggalos, we have a surprise for you. We have a special
Yes.
surprise guest here to rock us during the opening ceremonies. All the way from the west side. This is his third Gathering appearance. Give it up for Mac 10!
That is great. Alright.
Wow, we got fucking special fucking surprise guest Mac 10 at the end of opening ceremonies.
Seriously. Okay, hold on. So then we're back. This is where we were in the front row for opening ceremonies, taking our pictures. Is that on there? Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so those are our pictures now.
Yeah, now these are back to our pictures. Perfect. Okay, so this is.
But yeah, we was right there for that shit.
You know, it's just like, where else would I want to be? Nowhere else. I'm too small. I can't see. Let me through. So this is Thursday.
Yeah.
Not really, you know. That's a good picture. Digital, disposable cameras, you know. It's a good one. Psycho Jesus. Not that Stitches.
Fucking the king.
Gordy.
Yeah, so this was
That was
ceremony.
opening
yeah.
opening day.
Opening,
First night.
Psycho
Wednesday,
Jesus,
I guess.
Masterminds, Gordy.
And
Opening
then
ceremonies, Mac 10.
Like, that's fucking dope. They don't come out at like 4 in the afternoon, 6 or whatever. You come out after the main. Yeah, that's fucking fresh.
Is that what you're gonna ask? Are you getting your questions out now, running them through us first to see how they're gonna work for you once you get there? Cause yeah, I think that's a great one.
Yep. Oh shit, that's good. All right, this is back to opening ceremonies again. I'm feeling like that's twisted or something. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second stage and main stage for the next night. Zug Island, Prozac. Now he's going ghost hunting with Prozac instead of Insane Poetry. They're still around.
Mm-hmm.
Project Born, obviously. Pretty decent. Jeez, look at that. Aw. See the love. Man, that wasn't even weird or anything. Who knew?
Just opening ceremonies.
Just opening ceremonies. It was fucking dope.
Introducing your boys to get the pop.
Yes.
Fucking Blaze, Bone Thugs, Dark Lotus.
What kind of a night is that?
Oh,
not Forever Man.
yeah.
The next fucking night. Come
you got
on.
fucking Psychopathic Riders at fucking.
That was
scheduled for 3, so you know it was more like 4:30.
That was
like
a fucking great night.
That was that second stage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit.
No, that was Bomb House.
Was that the Bomb House?
That's what it says there.
Yeah, Bomb House, right. Because that year they played second stage, and it was just a revolving door of Juggalos.
That wasn't the first year.
Yeah, no, I know it wasn't, but yeah, whatever year they played second stage was shit, because ninjas just kept jumping up there and dapping each one of them, and just like.
Was this the year that Duck the Fuck Down came out?
Yes.
I feel like.
Yes, because.
Look at that. Dark Lotus one night. I meant to sit at 11,
Lotus
at
and
10,
Riders.
and then Riders
Blaze,
at 3, supposedly.
Bone Thugs, Lotus, and Riders.
No. Blaze, I'll give you all that, but Forever Man. But Psychopathic Riders and Lotus both playing in the same night.
Yeah, that CD came out that year, so that was just bumping the whole time.
Yeah.
And then
there was always such good soundtracks to the Gathering back in the day.
Because it was just whatever came out from up until then, and especially whatever just came out then that year, whatever CD they just dropped that year at the Gathering was just bumping every car system.
Yeah, that's what's missing at this Gathering. I always say, I'm like, it's a music festival that has no fucking good music going that I know. It's not like I don't, I get that it's an underground rap.
You can't play Twisted or Lotus or Riders or any of that other.
Maybe not Twisted, but I'd play Riders. I would. I don't live there. I don't have a sound system. I don't. You wouldn't. No, they're not. Right. That's what I'm saying. I would. My own private area. Riders or Lotus. You think I wouldn't play that? I played it on my streams.
Sure. Yeah, I know. Hearing good music there and all the systems and everywhere there
They're all
because
bullshit,
it's only
nonsense.
come out.
Sorry. Yeah, the Gecko. I haven't seen it yet. I clicked it and I didn't see it because my shit wasn't wanting to open up like 10 other things. Did you watch it yet? The Gecko thing.
Nah. The Gecko.
No, Josh just told Rocco about it, and Josh told me too and sent me the link, but I haven't seen it.
Amazing. No, we haven't seen it.
Should we watch it? Can we watch it? Okay, so here's Lotus in the Bomb House.
That's
Lotus. Riders in the Bomb House. Yeah, Lotus in the Bomb House. I know you did, but when I went to open it, it was fucked. The link I don't have Facebook, and I feel like it was attached to that or something. Okay, no nudity, so I can. No, I don't. I guess I don't want more. Um, little shank and 4-4, 4-4. Oh shit. Um, this is such a like. This is what I'm talking about. Right? This was probably if it was scheduled for 3, you know, it had to be at least 5. Because that year before in 2006, it was like 3 hours late. I feel like, and this I feel like was late also, but I don't care. I'll wait for riders. Okay, 7:51. I need the link back though. What's the hold on a second. Okay. So let me see here. Josh, where the fuck is this thing from? I think you sent it to me on Instagram, but hold on. Did you send the link in here? All right, let's see here. Okay, and it's at what number? 7:51. I'm gonna wait for him to come back.
I'm an
Obviously.
abortion survivor.
Oh, jeez. All right. Chat, if you're not under, Rocco's apparently in this, so I'm just gonna put this. Oops.
They'll do that here.
Put it on pause. I'm not sure what number it's on, but 7:21, so I can fast forward it a little bit. All right, hold on. Yo, beat was in. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, I got it. Hold on. Let me get. We're gonna watch this clip of Rocco. He said there's no nudity and he told me where to start it. Let's see here. That's on. Okay.
Never felt safety like this. Like, I was showing people my butthole.
Those people aren't
They'll do that.
good.
But this is like something I've never known. And I didn't know that it was here until I came here and I experienced it firsthand.
Is that what you do?
Yeah,
Is that your gimmick?
I guess so, yeah.
Are you a juggalo? Do you feel it in your heart?
Do I feel it in my heart?
Do you feel it in your heart?
Being a juggalo?
Yeah.
He's like, am I
I don't want to be like a stolen valor kind of a
Think about
thing.
your
You
childhood
should.
memories and apply it to the situation.
Damn, I'm getting pressed.
I had a pretty good childhood.
You did?
So get the fuck
Were you
out
ever
of here.
homeless?
You fucking belong here, bro.
Were you ever on drugs?
No.
Okay, you got half of it. Maybe not a juggalo, bro. If you boof some drugs tonight, though,
okay,
you can be a juggalo, dog.
Okay.
I do.
I love you.
I love you too, man.
Oh, it's a good beating. Okay, all right. Can I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
Would you rather suck your father or fuck your mother? If you had to.
I'm hungry. Which one would you rather do?
That's a good question. I'd probably, I can't dominate mom, you know? Yeah.
What was it that first brought you to the gathering?
2005 was my first gathering. Only missed one. I'm at 19 this year. I'll never stop coming back because of all these fucking idiots. All these fucking vandals and vagrants and fucking beautiful. These souls out in this field, I truly believe with my whole heart, are the freest and the bravest of all America. Juggalos, as a subculture in our culture, is truly the freest and the bravest of them all, because we just love being ourselves. We just love being ourselves at any cost.
True.
We'll lose our job just to be ourselves, right? We won't go to the hospital. Fuck insurance. I'm not paying for that.
What is your life like outside of the gathering?
There is no life outside of the gathering. I'm only here.
I don't think they can set this up. You'd be surprised.
This guy's like, I don't know what to make of
Do
you
you
at
feel
all.
like you've always been comfortable being yourself, or is that something that you had to kind of emotionally work up to?
Nah, I've been a maniac my whole life. I dip my nuts in soup. I eat Monopoly and shit out Connect 4. It was nice seeing a field of motherfuckers that didn't give a shit just as much as I didn't give a shit.
Yeah. Do you ever have times where, like, you're afraid to be yourself?
Nah. Life's too short. Life's too short to not know who the fuck you are. You wasted so much time if you can't even accept your own skin.
Kiss my ass, $3.
Oh my god, that was great, Rocco. What? That's my friend.
Hold my drink, but I'm gonna drink it. Stomach, hold my drink, cause.
Yo, that was so good. Let me put it on big so I can just tell you how much I love you. That was fuck. See, this is what I'm talking about. Maybe people don't understand. These are the people that should be getting interviewed.
Like, is that the
Their
guy who
diapers.
was?
Exactly. It's the same guy. It's fine. One of my favorite people. So that was great. I love it. Maybe that might make Krista happier than the last one. Oh, I love that. That was great. Yay! It really was. All right. I agree. 100%. That's great. I'm falling on your belly. Yo. Oh, it's pretty great. All right. So, there's this. Mushroom head, twisted. They always kind of had him in the rock and roll slot anyway. V Sinister, didn't he just go on tour with someone? With Wolfpack? And I feel like he just recently went on tour. Blaze. What? Yeah. Just, some more, Haystack. He recently passed, actually, right?
No.
Oh, no?
That was the wrestler from back in the
Oh,
days.
okay. Right. Okay, hold on. More opening ceremonies. This is Blaze. Shaggy. Yeah. Much motherfucking Wicked Clown love. Stuff. It was 2007. They just mislabeled it. Gosh darn. Okay. So anyway, Necro played this year. That was dope as fuck. If you're not familiar with Necro, he's definitely a character. Very wild on social media, reckless as fuck, but he doesn't care.
Social media.
Oh, in real life too. But I'm saying, if you've never heard his music, you still might see the social media. It's wild. Yep.
His hit got shit in the middle of his set, so like something was thrown and hit whatever was playing his music, so his music cut out and he just
acapella that shit.
Yeah, like he didn't skip a beat.
No.
And then later on, whichever night Riders played, Rider shit went out and it was just crickets. And
yeah, they were like, oh.
The crowd was chanting, "You fucked up" and shit, or whatever the fuck I felt like.
Yeah, I feel like we did absolutely hear that.
Just crickets.
And then Yin Yang Twins, I don't know if you remember Wheezy, but Jelly was doing that all fucking weekend. Maybe it's drilled in your head also. On the megaphone, he was doing the Yin Yang Twins all fucking weekend, and I wasn't super familiar with that noise-making sound that they make. And so we were sitting on top of the bus.
No, we were like walking towards main stage.
Okay,
but we were still at the bus.
We were still
had just
there.
left the bus.
Okay.
And then we were walking towards main stage because the Clowns was coming on next.
Right. So you could hear Because it's like directly in front of main stage.
Yeah, yeah.
Even
just,
though it's
like
miles
a mile
back.
down the fucking path, it felt like.
You had to walk and walk, but you could see it and hear it the whole time, basically. So I hear them doing that fucking whatever. Yes. And I'm like, holy shit, I can hear Jelly all the way down here. That's crazy. And he's like, what, bitch? And I'm like, that's not him.
Don't you
and
just
he's
hear
like,
Jelly saying hi?
it's all I could hear because you did it the whole.
That's the goddamn fucking yin yang
I
twins
know.
on stage right now, getting coolers and fireworks
Yes,
thrown at
by the
them.
time we got there, we definitely.
I was like, I felt like they just started because they came on. We was like, oh shit, we gotta walk there. It's gonna take the hour that they're
takes
performing.
2 miles. Shit was far.
And then by the time we got there, they were over. And it was like, oh, that seems like a
seems
quick.
short as fuck. I'm gonna quickly show off my
fish. See a dead fish.
My Hogrock Hellfire. Was that happening this year? I have to just change my pants.
I don't know. I felt like it happened every year.
Did it start this year? I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. I could put it on something different, I guess. I just have to go. There you go. That's always better than a booklet. What time do you think they went on?
All the fish in the lake was just being I know a cooler was up there. I know there was fireworks thrown, mad dead. Any event that was going on, there was fish being thrown. It was fuck the front too during the clown seminar also. Fuck the front was heavily in effect. Just with cans and shit. It didn't evolve into nothing yet, but shit was just flying and flying. Them fish were a prop for everything. The wrestlers was fucking getting slapped with them. They would just explode depending on how long they was just fucking rotting out. Just cooking it. Fuck fishes. Blown into yin yang twins.
At the first GOTJ ever, all the fishes get blown.
Not the first.
Why do I keep saying that?
I'm not sure.
The first Bloody Mania. Oh.
There you go.
Jeez Louise. There's my necklace.
Fish necklace?
I made this, but it's not good. It's not good. It's bad, so I'm not gonna. See, my shit slid, so it's not. It's all fucked up. Makes me so angry. So what were you saying?
Okay.
What was saying? Okay. So let's see. That was right. It's at the bomb house. That's Jay and that too.
Well, yeah, Riders. So that year, Duck the Fuck Down came out.
Ha!
Duck the Fuck Down.
Is that what you were talking about?
Oh yeah, Duck the Fuck Down came out. Duck the Fuck Down just being played at all the campsites everywhere just because it's Riders, you know.
Right, it's Riders first of
down,
all. Second of all, it's
2007, but Bandana song was on there. Bandanas.
Right.
You strictly used for wiping off them fingerprints, you know. And then there was this girl that came or was camped with us or whatever the fuck. I don't know. She was
friends with a girl that. There was a bunch of Massachusetts people camping around us, even if we weren't together. Somehow we all ended up in the same
we just
area,
like posted up together, just like what.
Just through.
But yeah, so this girl probably didn't sleep the whole time. Was fucking.
Definitely didn't, like back in Hogrock.
She was like spun out for the last
definitely spun out
3 days or whatever the fuck it was or whatever. But we had seen like she's all fucked up. She thinks someone like she said that someone came to walking down the path and was like, "Here, touch this bandana or something."
This is what she said.
Yeah, this is what she said. She said she touched the bandana and he said, "Now I got your fingerprints, bitch," and ran off. It was like, okay, that seems weird, but yeah, so she was tweaking out.
He was probably singing the bandana
I don't know. Yeah, whatever. But
he probably wasn't fucking with her.
right,
but
yeah, whatever
who
happened.
knows?
But she was out of her
So
goddamn
she's
mind.
lot,
Yeah, so
like,
she spun
got
out. We're in the
real
bus
fucked up.
watching out the window, seeing what is transpiring with this girl.
She's walking around the campsite, like,
yeah, cause then she was
acting
just
crazy.
sitting at a chair right outside the bus. So we're just like creep back watching. And then Jelly comes over because we got a fucking water. Yeah, we got water hookups. So fucking
and Wheezy and Jelly and Germ are sitting on one side of the bus, and this girl is on this side of the bus, like tweaking out, like just like losing her mind, like just totally
so Jelly
paranoid.
comes through to fill up a drink, fucking a
And
gallon or whatever the fuck.
has no idea this
Jelly
girl's over there.
Jelly just comes over and just like walks past and is just like, "Hey, buddy," or whatever the fuck he said. He might not even said anything to her, but she just yelled, "No, I will not have sex with you." And then Jelly just, and it was no one else there but Jelly. He's just walking over to get water out this thing, and he looks over. He's like, "Oh, okay, well, I'm just gonna continue to get water like I was doing, you know."
Right.
And then he walked on over to the other side of the bus where the rest of them were camped, Jeremy and Wheezy and shit, and then we just went to the other side of the windows and we're just like, "Yo, bro."
We're like leaning up, like, we're like
just
kids
like,
on a bus. We're going to one side watching, going to the other side. We're like, "Oh my God, you guys!" So this girl is like I said, she's tweaked out, she's spun down, whatever the fuck. And so our friend, well, not our friend, but one of these other Massachusetts. Okay, so this one guy had drove her and this other girl. I don't know if anyone else in his whip.
And now she thinks people are after her.
She thinks everyone. She thinks that guy stole her fingerprints and he's after her. Jelly's trying to have sex with her. She can't keep the plot. Okay, she's lost the plot big time because this place was just absolutely. Even the first year, it was lawless and fucked. You know what I mean? So she's just like. Our friend, well, not our friend, but this acquaintance of ours. She's like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna fly home with her. My mother's sending us plane tickets."
Good luck with that.
I'm like, bye. You taking this girl to an airport right now? Like, oh my God, that sounds crazy. She probably just fell asleep though. I'm hoping.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, once you fucking.
I don't fucking know, but they left.
Once she came down off of the rest of whatever she last took, but holy shit, yo, that shit was fucking.
Yeah.
Amazing.
We were like, because we saw the whole thing, you know, on every side.
We came back to the site and she just like fucking hidden under a, she got
she
like a shirt or something.
No, she had a whole ass
hoodie on. Yeah, she just like up with the fucking
she
shit
thought
up.
dude was
like
after her, you know what I mean?
Like, yo, what is up with you?
But you know, you never know. Someone could have said something fucked to her. You never know.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean,
they definitely could have.
But yo, she was down.
But she was
spiraled
out, crashed out so hard. It wasn't funny either at the time, because well, it was kind of, but she was so like tweaked out. Like I've never seen. I mean, Gabe otherwise, you know what I mean. He got the police involved, so that was crazy. But bro, Sunday, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, so that Riders came out that year, bandanas. So that was our bandana
So,
story
yeah,
for that year. Yeah.
That was the last day. That was
That was
Sunday
the last,
or
okay,
something.
yeah, okay,
Maybe
yeah.
Saturday even, but I don't know. Because
But
Sunday was a
holy
whole day.
shit.
They didn't even like now they kick
Yeah,
us out Sunday morning.
No, yeah, Clowns would play Sunday night.
They still play out. I don't know if they still did here, but they play Sunday. Even if they didn't play Sunday night, they never kicked us out at any time at Hogrock.
Fucking bandanas.
Oh my God. There was something else fucked. Oh yeah, I crashed out on Claude that same year. People still remind me about this to this day because these kids that I was showing their picture earlier that had the tent that wasn't big and we became friends with them or whatever. But oh Jesus, that's crazy. Okay. So it was so hot and I had a screen house. Same screen house I had for the whole fucking time. Anyway, this kid that I've known since 2003, same time I knew Jelly, all these people met him on the Juggalo Central board, but this kid lived where I'm from. So he's probably the person I've known the longest at this moment at the gathering, you know. Not like we're super tight, but like I've known him for a grip, you know. And I hate trash. It's just like a pet peeve of mine. and he was leaving a lot of trash around, and I was
I
like,
just like threw something on the floor,
okay,
maybe, or something
I'm
like
making
that.
it worse. He threw something, like, we were all just standing there, like, we're in my screen house, you know, and because it's hot, and he throws something on the ground,
Like eating candies or something. I forget
oh,
what the fuck
fuck
it
you,
was.
dude.
But he like
You're
threw a
trying to
wrapper
make me
down.
out to
No,
be
and then
more
he was
like
like,
a
"Yo, don't
bitch.
throw your shit on my floor."
Yes.
And then he said, "I don't pick up trash. I make trash." And then he fucking threw another piece on the ground. He was like, "Get the fuck out of my shade."
Right, get out of my shade. So that's the quote from the year. I was like, because how fucking disrespectful is that when I was like, don't throw your trash on the, I'm like, don't throw your trash on the ground. He said, I'll throw my trash on the ground. I don't pick up trash. I make trash. And just threw more trash. And that was it for me. I absolutely fucking lost it. Crash cart. Call it up because your girl was like, get out of my shade. And he was like, what? Like, shade was the most important thing at this gathering. It was so hot. And I was just like everyone was in the shade, you know, like you would go around like when it was noon, you'd like try, like people would be standing next to the bus trying to get the shade from the edge of the bus. But yeah. So then like we ended up becoming good friends with some of those people that were at the campsite that year back at home, and they were like, my God, that first year we met you, you were crashing out on people and kicking them out of your shade. So they, you know, that was like their big Juggalo story from that gathering. Was like, remember when that was all their first gatherings too, and they were like, holy shit, they were so scared to get trash on the ground and all kinds of shit because they thought I was gonna like go off on them and like they would get kicked out of the shade. Oh my God, I'm such a bitch, but like, what? You can't do that. Ah, shit's too much. Is it? Oh my God. All right. So anyway, get out of my shade. That's. I mean, I have no problem with the guy. No, you know. But look at how Jay Okerson was at 2007 gathering. Okay, so no one else knows it either, so I'm not showing it.
Shut up and said, "Holy shit."
Yeah, he was like, I
What
can
is
do
going
this. I
on
can
here?
make
You guys
Skank
just
Fest.
do this and
It's like, you
nobody
guys,
helps you but you guys, and this is what you put together?
I'm pretty clever
And he was like,
myself,
"Oh
so I
shit."
think I can get this together.
Skank Fest was born. Like I said, type shit. He's like,
So-
that's where I found out that you could just do it on your own with
Yes.
just whatever you
Right.
got or whatever you're putting into it.
This is the opening ceremonies where we were just saying Mac 10 was the guest. This is why we were friends with the security people.
Yeah, and this
because they
year
were always
we
in front.
had like 2 or 3 disposable cameras, but we lost one during set
Necro.
ICP,
Or something,
maybe
yeah,
after ICP.
because that was all the necro pictures.
Yeah, it was our last camera for our last
camera,
day or whatever the fuck.
So we had no pictures from Saturday,
so we lost that camera and never found it.
But that's how we became friends with Ben. I stalked him for his necro pictures because he basically was in the front row of all the same shows that we were. I didn't know him. I just saw his pictures on MySpace or whatever. Just like basically took them as my own because I was like, what? And then I just started talking to him, and now we're down by law. Bloody Mania 1. Bam, bam, bam. Can you see that?
Okay. To make wig split.
So, Bloody Mania 1, let's check it out. Pogo the Clown. What?
Just some Thuggalos and Juggalos on some thug shit.
Yeah, that's true. Jake the Snake Roberts. What? Southern
fucking
Tracy Smothers.
Abdullah the fucking butcher. Fuck.
Yup.
Abdul the butcher's fucking Chinese food and fucking ribs.
Ribs, right.
Or barbecue and Chinese food, whatever the fuck that spot was called, but that's dope.
Yeah, this was definitely the first Bloody Mania and starred the fish from Lake Hepatitis. They were exploding on motherfuckers. I'm sure, I know that some of you people, but I know some of y'all were there because I was there. Was this the time that Tracy Smothers also threw the trash can at someone and they had to get him out of there before
I don't
he got his
remember
ass
what
kicked?
year, but it was a year.
Right? Who? What? So Sour, the Great Muto, Tough Tony.
Here's
Yeah. Here's my video again.
I'm just saying you can have said the match and something bad.
Right. All right. Got you. You could say it too, because I have my glasses on. I can't see. Oh, now you don't want to do it. All right.
Fucking Bloody Mania matches, Scott Hall versus Robinson, Corporal, you know?
Oh my
Crackhead.
God.
I don't have the fucking who won or nothing here,
I
but
don't see that on here either. Maybe it's the next page.
Great Muda and Osawa versus Too Cold Scorpio and Just Incredible. Too Cold Scorpio like stabbed somebody recent,
Jeez.
like in the last year or so. So he's like a bouncer or something, you know, and he stabbed somebody.
What?
And then he was at one of the JCW shows at some point recently.
God.
Maybe the Gathering. I think he was at the Gathering, maybe.
Okay.
Or something, I forget. Maybe after that. But either way, I was like, you know.
What was after that? Oh, no.
Me and Carl was talking. I don't know if we were texting or.
Right.
He's like, I feel like he just stabbed somebody, and I was like, yeah, dog.
All right.
And Jake the Snake versus Abdullah the Butcher versus Pogo the Clown.
Right. Midnight to 2 a.m. on Saturday. So not sure who this is. Probably Jeff the ref. Somebody.
No, just you.
Oh, it's just me. Good.
Yeah.
Perfect. I love that about this. Doing all this on my own over here, just watching shit. Thanks for telling me. Dun dun dun. So happy for the JCW glow up also. Oh shit, look who it is.
Let's see, was it still
2007?
Right, but I'm still trying to see if it says Juggalo Champion shit wrestling on it anyway.
Oh, right. Look at this guy. Come on.
See it say, it just says JCW.
Oh wait, what does this say? Can you see? Look on the champion. I can't see.
Ship. No. It's in the back of this. It says
Look at fucking Tony.
JuggaloWrestling.com.
No. What? That's a good one. I mean, with the disposable camera, we're getting some pretty good shots of shit. Madman Pondo zooming in on this guy's head. You saw that picture of Tony?
No. Oh, yeah. On a corkscrew or a backflip.
Something.
Either way, he's mid-flight.
And he with the digital, he keeps saying digital, but disposable. Yep. ACW question and answer. Arm wrestling contest.
Ladies wrestling.
Yep.
Like Foxy boxing, or what's going on here?
I don't know. There's Zach Gowen. And Just Incredible.
Yeah.
I don't know who else was over there, but they camped across it. Like our tent was also across it. We're on top of the bus. All our pictures, you're going to see we look like we're all up tall. That's because we're on top of the bus. It was the chillest spot. But yeah, they lived across the street. It looks like they did Celebrity Pig this year too. There's Foxy Boxing. That's a whole different one.
Oh shit. Juggalette, Foxy
I
Boxing.
don't think
Here
know
we
if
go.
that happened or not, but stock footage. The first picture of us and our friendship, we've only had 2, and then all of a sudden we went to Juggalo Weekend and we got triple the amount we've ever had. But this was one of our very first pictures. It is our very first. Bunch of kids. Not really, but it was a while ago. I saw Vampiro wearing that Airheads jacket on the Shaggy show. Yeah, so, you know, they do all these gaming stuff. Hey, this is another Monkeys on Crack. This is when he was, like, one of the only people that I knew that. This is Germ.
Here he had a stupid sign with the.
Yes. I don't know where I don't know if all these pictures are in here, but yeah, he had the freshest fade of Gathering. Yeah. I'm not sure.
It's probably better.
Alright, that's what I'm thinking. All this stuff. Other attractions, carnival rides. Head game with Blaze. Violent
The
J's.
Tempest was a ride there.
Yep.
There was a Tempest ride at the Gathering.
Okay. This is when they started doing the barbecue beach blowout. No. Violent J's Beach Boys barbecue blowout bash blast. That was when they gave out hamburgers and stuff to Hungry Ninjas. And let me tell you, people were hungry. There wasn't a store. People weren't anticipating this place, I'm sure.
One year, it wasn't this year or whatever, but one year our homeboy bought a slice of pizza at the pizza spot and then like walked up to Spasmanic or whatever. Someone took like one bite of his pizza. And some dude was like, yo, homeboy, can I get your crust, man? And he was just like, yo, I just took one bite of this. But he was like, yo, bro, here, just take this thing.
Right. People were starving.
Like, what the fuck?
Starving. There was nowhere to get stuff.
What's happening here? It's crazy.
Yes, no doubt. We have a picture of him with a sign that says "Freshest Fade at the Gathering."
Yeah, he was going around having whoever else hold the fucking sign for him.
This is when, you know, we already had been fuck. People say fuck your sleep, but it had always been fuck sleep, not anybody specifically. That's where people started twisting it. They started yelling fuck your sleep at people. It was just fuck sleep. Your own sleep. We're fucking it. Like I said, by 2007, we had it on a sign. Well, not we, but, you know, it was a thing. Pretty sure. This is the Clubhouse. Here's a mechanical bull. Like I said, we saw Ryan Kane after
was that
he rode
this year?
There's a picture right here.
Okay. Might have been a couple years.
No, we were on the corner when he did that. We weren't up into that. It was like 2009 or 10, I believe. Maybe 9. You know. Mist tent, gross. Just like a mud bog, usually. Fucking disgusting. This is when everyone used to do seminars. But that year, I bet they were used a lot, the mist tents. Because this shit was hot.
Hot as fuck.
People would wait out in the sun for these autographs also. As if you've seen Family Underground, you've probably seen the line. And they talk about that also. This is my girl, Jackie. We're sitting on the bus, still braiding her hair. I'm not good at it. I don't know how to do it. I just was winging it for her, but it takes a long ass time. I wasn't anticipating still doing it while we were there, but this is when they had the constant jump off going with the W fuck off, right? Was it constant back then? This is midnight to 6 a.m. 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. I don't know. I just feel like there was maybe it didn't start yet, but that Wolfpack stuff was going on all the time.
Yeah, there was one 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. They had W fuck off DJs.
Right. It's not the right year, is it? No.
W fuck off radio live.
I don't know why that's in this year, but it's good. That's the Love Train. I feel like that's great. But yeah. Twisted's Pajama Jam.
Yeah, it said W fuck off radio live at the jump off.
Right. So it wasn't back when Wolfpack was just doing all stuff there. Maybe they were. I don't know. W fuck off. That's the year they interviewed you on the way into the Gathering. We were walking around. Like, so what do you want to say to anyone who's listening that isn't here at the Gathering right now? Right?
Yeah. It's like, fuck them. Sound to the effect like,
Yeah,
I ain't here,
if you're
so
not
fuck
here,
you.
fuck you.
It's
Right.
like, why you playing this for?
Yo. That was great. Classic answer by you. Psychopathic merch tent. Make your merch. So I guess they did do that numerous years. I just didn't have
Well,
the
last
money
year
for
they said,
merch.
someone said that it was watered out, so
They
they
didn't have
couldn't
any
use it down
electricity,
there. So
right.
this year they might have done them.
Okay. And this is the timeline back then. Good times.
You go to the fucking DJ party and shit too, cause there's a video of that up there too.
What?
That DJ battle with
this
Shaggy
one?
and Clay.
That picture? We were there for
right.
that.
Yeah, yep, yeah. And someone has a video posted
Yo,
of it
it was
on
so
YouTube.
good. I have one from a different year,
Yeah,
but this isn't. Okay, let me go and look. 1 second, please. Being a gecko at the Gathering. Jeez, is this still on that? No. All right. So what am I?
We watched it earlier. I don't know if it's in the recently
under
watched
history.
or whatever.
Correct. That's what I.
Should be Shaggy and
Trying to
DJ
go.
Clay shit.
Shaggy. Right. I don't really want to use his stuff.
Okay, then don't. There you go.
I'm not going to give anyone any.
Well, there you go. Whenever, just get back to your pictures then.
Okay, so, yeah. We do have video of that from a different year. I think like 2010 is when I got a video camera. Is this up, Chuck? What's going on?
It says you.
Oh, well, then it's not. My bad. I keep forgetting. Is that up, Chuck?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like
a clown wig and a painted face. I don't know.
It might have been
Court.
Yeah, because Shaggy hits a dude with a fucking chair. And
okay, yeah, so maybe that's what that was. No. Oh, thank you. Jeez. I should just start using this tray. All right. Hey, so this is the top of the bus, like I was saying. I'm just wearing a straight Detroit jersey. Yay, what a great picture. Look at this one, jeez. They look so much shorter even just because we're up high. That's crazy. I feel like they painted these gimmicks, you know? You can't just print stuff out back then. Joey's like an infant in that picture. Jeez. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I don't know who these people are, so if anyone knows them, shout them out. But I took a picture of them from the top of the bus. Not sure. Okay, so remember we were talking about Wayne and Boppo from that video earlier? These the Ghetto Neighbors. They're like ready for bed for sure. Wayne is tripping on acid. They don't do drugs or do anything like that. He's wiling out. But yeah, that was typical. Yep, and now he's passed out, and here's Bobo. Just seems like, oh my God. Bobo didn't go this year. He's been to all of them except for this year and the year before. If you remember us talking about Snow, who we saw in South Padre Island, we saw him, and we were saying that we met him in 2007 at the Gathering, and we gave him a shirt. This is the shirt I gave him. He wore the fucking shit out of it, right? I wouldn't have worn it. It would still be half crisp if I owned it, I bet. So I'm glad. This is from the Bootleg Banner Tour. This kid lost his stuff on the way there. He didn't lose it. They got pulled over, got arrested. Their car got impounded, and then they hitchhiked. The guy ended up. Someone picked them up, and then when they went in the store, he robbed them of their only stuff, which was their backpacks that they were carrying, because they already lost all their stuff in the car. So they just put everything they could put in their backpack, and then the guy stole their backpack that picked them up hitchhiking. So they just walked to the gathering with the shirts on their back, and that's all they had. So we felt bad, and I had 2 of these shirts. So I was like, I got 2 of these, I'll give this to you. And then I ended up giving both of them the shirt. So I didn't, I meant to give them one and something else maybe. But here's Snow's shirt looking a hot mess because he wore it the fuck out of it. And here's Snow now. Not now, actually, but we just saw him on South Padre Island and haven't seen him since Hogrock years back in the day.
Yeah, I remember last time we seen him, Hogrock somewhere.
Yep. So is there anything else we want to watch?
We were just walking down the boardwalk at
yeah, let's look at this.
At that venue.
This is Dark Lotus, it looks like. Let's give Cody Brooks a thumbs up and subscribe to his shit for having this video for us to watch, fam. If you go into YouTube, Cody Brooks, 59 subscribers. Let's give him a leg up. Oh. I didn't like that face paint. Threw me off hard. They look so weird.
Like they gave him the mask they got going up and on. Back in the ship. That's all.
Fucking crazy. It's feeling pretty good. There we go. It's so ridiculous. They're all big, honestly. No offense to them. They're just paid. That's all that means. Mike Shaggy has clothes on. Nope. I love that. I gotta figure out how to. I don't know how to do anything like that or figure any of that out. Lucky I got the stickers made, but the graphics are super cool. Yeah. So that's it. Oh no, wait! I have something else I want to show you all that we found. Right. Watch some good videos. Or was that on one of those other?
No, it was by itself, but.
Two. Yeah, two actually. Okay, here we go. So this is back in the day, Trash Wars. Fuck the front. See how, this is when everyone just was involved in the front, in the fucking the front. And, oh shit, god damn. I even put it on large size too. Hold on, let me I'm doing bad at that today. I should give you that option, please. I don't know how. Always walk the front. Always enjoy it. Even though I'm a front row ninja. So now you're seeing some lore to the trash fight. This has been going on. Before this, I know it went on in Crystal Forest. There goes Joey.
Caught that trash and just dangerous.
Right, everyone's just bored, waiting for ICP. Yeah.
And fuck those guys who got here before us.
Yep, that's it. Just good family joking. Fuck the front. Right.
You obviously they're like, oh my god, why being hit when I
So that's how that got started, but not that year. It was definitely going on before. But it's just, just bored ninjas. Now they just plan ahead better. So you know that noise I heard earlier and I was all scared? It was the ice maker in the refrigerator.
Noise.
I was like, I heard something fall. It sounded muffled. It was the ice falling into the ice tray.
It was muffled.
Yep. That's it. Doesn't look as bad as the one in recent years. What? No, it doesn't. That's because it's just people picking up the actual trash on the ground, like the 2 liters. Because if I'm being honest, Juggalos are trash heaps anyway. So, like we were saying about the Charlie Murphy set, we could hear them. Like we left Twisted early to get a seat at Charlie Murphy, and we could hear the Juggalos coming because it was crunch, crunch. You just got louder because there's just so many 2 liters all over the ground. Not from ICP, just they didn't have like these ninjas that scoured the grounds. I actually did it. Like I was so pissed off about the trash one year. I went around yelling at people and giving them trash bags. I've come a long way, you guys. Yelling at people for the shade. I used to yell at people for leaving trash, but people don't want to be yelled at, and they want to do whatever they want to do at the gathering, just like I do. So, luckily, I've changed in my throughout the years. But I used to get so pissed off about trash. It's because I hate trash. It's just a pet peeve of mine. Good times. The whole trash thing was actually embarrassing. But I used to crash out about trash, baby. Yelling at people, telling them I'd be back with my fucking shit to fucking beat their asses if they didn't pick up trash. The fuck is wrong with me? Shit's too much. I have a lot of restraint now. I know people might not believe it, but it's true. I've worked very hard on myself. Oh, man. So, yeah, that was 2007. Oof. I was glad Wheezy was there. Good times, the German Jelly Weasel. Fucking great gathering because it was the first year at Hogrock, and we did not know, but it was hot as hell that year. I didn't see Hog Daddy's Hellfire in the book, but that definitely was an event. We didn't actually usually go to it. We didn't. It was too hot to sit around a fire. We did go one time. I feel like it was for the Juggalo Island video shoot, unless we went there a different time also. But it was so hot you couldn't even get near that Hellfire. I don't see anything about it, but was the only time we went there for the Juggalo Island thing, or did we ever?
We've seen it. Yeah, it was just burning out there.
Right, no, but we never. That wasn't something we went and walk. Like,
no, we've
go
seen
there
it like light up, like while we were walking around. Shit.
That's right. Yeah, we were just always walking around because the place was so big.
It was so fucked up.
And yeah, well, of course, when you're all, let's go find something to do.
And Hogrock was just crazy as shit.
It really was.
Spasmodic, like hepatitis.
All the other places were very much like this is where you're at. It was small.
Yeah, these ones, it was space here.
You could just wander around.
Space here, multiple
areas.
Yeah, like
it was like multiple gatherings. You know what I mean? Like second stage was its whole area and everything around there. There was a seminar tent and the comedy area up on top of the hill. The JCW was its whole area. So yeah. Do I have the map on there?
Twisted autographs with Germ for 4 hours.
No. Did you get Twisted's autographs or did you end up with someone else's? So yeah, here's the grounds. Let me get this on the right page.
Yeah, the place was huge. It was a beginning.
I do.
They have
sell
to
some stuff with this map on
two more gatherings into it. They start calling it the fucking like hepatitis in the fucking booklet. Yeah,
right.
it's like
swimming hole. It says.
Yeah, it's like
they gave up.
Yeah,
lovingly referred
lovingly known as lake hepatitis.
Yeah. So here's we'll start at the farthest point you can get.
The drug bridge.
From the main gate, which is JCW, right? If you start at the main gate and walked as far as you could, I think that would be the farthest back point, so I'll start there because I feel like that's the easiest.
The fucking ball arena.
Ball arena? I don't think I ever went to that. And then the autograph tents here too? I never knew that either. Okay. 1 year, at the very last year at Hogrock, we camped right where this tent is, but I don't know what the ball arena
is. That what that
They played dodgeball. Dodgeball was at this year, so maybe that's... And they did pigs, so they must have had...
Okay, right.
That.
Yeah, we
okay, so this X would be a Love Train stop, because this place is huge, okay?
Yeah, the Love Trains
was fine.
Crazy on this place.
So, this was wooded.
Chop top buses is crazy.
We didn't really go in here at all, but that was wooded. Okay, so I'm just going to go down the far left side also now. So if you were coming back from the wrestling, you would come up here, and actually we'd just walk down this straight street.
Yeah, we go past Spasmodic and the fucking...
Right.
Fucking Lake Hepatitis.
Yeah, usually we'd go someplace this way.
Yeah, because everybody walking over there. That's where all the food is and shit.
So you come back this way, and this is the Spasmodics up on the hill. It's not a hill. It's like 4 feet up in the air. like slight incline. You could see everything was pretty flat, so you could see everything from Spasmodic. You could see almost main stage. It's right here. Still far away though. Yeah, like Lake Hepatitis. What is this? Convenience store. Yep, the jump off. That's where the barbecue was too. Mechanical Bull, seminar tent. All these food spots. This was later on Big Ballers, no? Or that was just the name of the area. It was Chaos District, maybe. I don't remember. We never camped over here. Carl did 1 year. The first year he went, I feel like.
And the car show right next to the river.
Okay. This was where there was like a rope swing. This is main stage. Like we were saying, we camped here. Okay, so this is the very main gate down here. So this is the road we were talking about earlier. Before you got on the grounds, where Jelly got hit with the Bible by some neighbors. And then there was a parking lot. I'm not sure who parked in the parking lot. Because you could park on the grounds. Oh, you had to still have the car pack. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. What? I don't know, man. Yep, it was huge. Hey, Evil High, what? You were? First of all, you know I love a parade. Up in Salem by us, right? I wish I had known. We would have came out maybe. I don't know. What's today? I didn't want to say I would definitely do anything, but random day of the week. Yeah. I hope you had a blast. You did? I bet. I know some juggalos that live in Salem and work at the Bit Bar. Ah, that's awesome. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully you had a good time. That's true. I love a parade. Let's see here. So yeah, look at the love train. Yeah, Josh, this is not like you don't. The comparison is like there's like multiple legend valleys here. You know. All right, so yeah, this is the entrance down here. Sorry. Um, Car camping. Oh, that's like everything. Okay. So yeah, you come in. We camped here. The big baller sites. Like I said, it's right in line with main stage. It's just one straight street, but it's not a quick jaunt by any means. Um, so yeah, and let's see here. Merchandise. That one year we camped here, that sucked. Um, then there was other baller sites over here, but I feel like this is also now then where Scrubs ended up. I don't know if you guys had a baller site or if it was still a baller site the next year, but this is also where Club Chaos set up at first in 2007. That picture of us and Tony was taken up on this hill at that Club Chaos
Like
the very first
the
night because Mac 10 was there and Jay kept stealing her blunt and talking to Mac 10, and that's the night that I was like, that blunt was special. I don't want to lose it. But yeah. Then Billy Bill came along and said, no, I don't like you guys being tucked away up here by the nice showers. This was the only good thing about Hogrock that struck that's better than other places, I guess. It had a physical shower structure where that had ice cold water. It was so hot. But you could rinse off there. Like it was an actual shower. It was nice. For me. I know yours was covered in shit and whatever else happened. Yep. All right, so and the bomb house was right here, huh?
It depends on what cold is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wearing a long
brisk
sleeve
out.
shirt right now.
It's 49 degrees out right now.
49? Is that cold? I feel like that's cold to a lot of people. And we're in Rhode Island, so I don't know what it's like up in Salem. It's probably way colder. Not way, but. You know. Is there really water up here? Is that water? I feel like there was water over there. Oh, that's Lake Hepatitis? No, it isn't.
No.
Heck? There's no water over there. Anyway, so we always camped, except for this year we camped right here, like I said. But after that, we camped right here every year. First year we camped here, and I mean the next year we camped here, then the next 2 years we camped here, and well here.
Seen a lot of things over at
Second stage, like it's its own little universe. And then the seminar tent and everything is right there too. So big.
Seen homegirl conducting that train over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the infamous drug bridge is on this map somewhere. Not a drug bridge yet, but it probably was. Still, it just wasn't called the drug bridge. Where the fuck is it? Oh, down here by second stage. So what the fuck? Right here? No. Came up here, right around here. Why is there no? There's no bridge right here.
Right there, yes, correct. Yeah. Connect to the bottom.
Connecting right here, yeah. But it was more just like to here, I guess.
Because that next road will go through the little
This
bridge
one
to
is,
Club
and this is where
Chaos.
Club Chaos was after. Not this year because they moved it and had it up here by main stage, where the helicopter rides look like they are, kind of. Or no, maybe like right here.
Yeah, right
it's
up to
like
the corner. Right, yeah.
Because we watched main stage from there. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Shaggy at that over there too at Club Chaos.
Right. It's very big. There was no hill there. Real. Oh, to the showers. Yes, there was 100% a hill there. Oh, come on, guys. um, so I have a horrible, not a horrible story, but so one year I was like, okay, the showers sucked, like you said. Well, they didn't suck, but they were up on a hill. So the Love Train, if you can see, their Love Train route goes like this around the Gathering. It's a really long. It's a very long route. They had multiple Love Trains that went around. So I was like, we lived right on the Love Train route by Second Stage right here one year. So I was like, I'm gonna hop on the Love Train, and because it just like goes right up the hill, right to the showers, as you can see, and then it leaves. I feel like it started leaving this way. I don't know. Anyway, so I was like, perfect. I'm not gonna walk. That shit sucks. So I took the Love Train, went up, took a shower, and we got on the Love Train, and of course, everyone is sabotaging and fighting with the Love Train and throwing, like, even the scrubs, like everyone's throwing like Fago and whatever at the people on the Love Train. So yeah, so I would go take a shower and then I'd get on the Love Train and I got all fucking covered in Fago. So I was like, bitch, what? I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna get off. I'm just gonna ride back up, take another shower. So I rode back up, took another shower, back on the Love Train, go back. Same fucking shit happens to me again, and I'm like, I feel like I might be tripping on acid at this point, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, God damn it, I have to go back up and take a shower again, And he's like, it's the Love Train that's the problem, and I'm like, oh shit, right? Well, that was the thing, right, Josh? Like, how many times is it gonna take for me to ride the Love Train to the shower to figure out that the Love Train's what the problem with my life is?
2 or 3,
I think it was 2. Because I rode it back up and then took a shower and then walked back down. And I feel like I made it that time. I was just like, I think I was, like I said, I think I was tripping and I wanted to be clean. I kept getting covered in disgusting, whatever.
You're gonna walk 10 feet and it's swamp ass all day.
It was so hot, but I was loving the cold shower.
And fucking chafed, fucking whatever. You got
right, because I didn't know about baby powder yet because I didn't have to walk 80 miles a day. Then baby powder was discovered, and I took a shower, a bath,
fucking chinchilla dust
Sam,
bath. He
said, Sam Sleaze bags, fucking ball bar.
He said, "What the fuck did you just do?"
You
bathe yourself like a chinchilla with my shit is crazy.
So yeah, powder is pretty good.
I mean, you could walk. It's just gonna take you a while. You're gonna be sweaty as shit.
Yeah, we didn't take the Love Train almost ever.
Nah, yeah, I mean, we just walk.
We're big into, but I mean, people definitely did. I mean, we're big walking people anyway. We go hiking and walk around.
We got people around there. I mean, you don't want to wait for the Love Train. You never know what's going to happen on that
Love
fucking
Train.
thing, or whatever.
Some people ride it for that's what they're doing at the Gathering. For a couple of hours, they'll take a hit of acid and sit on the Love Train.
One year, a guy, we was at the site, and the guy was.
That was the last year.
Yeah, it was a chop top school bus fucking Love Trains, and this dude just had his ass over the side, just asshole naked out. Just out the side, was like, yo, is this dude gonna shit off this Love Train, or what the fuck is happening?
He just
then,
drove past.
Yeah, so he just drove past, and we were like, what the fuck, just laughing. And then
as you know,
this
this
love
thing's
train
huge.
made the loop back
Yeah.
around, and there was just the darkest plume of fucking like smoke
red,
coming out.
like
Yeah.
flare.
Yeah, we was like, yo, this thing is
The
on
thing's on
fire,
fire.
burning. Why is it still driving?
right here.
And then as soon as it turned the corner and turned around, this guy was still ass off the edge of this chop top fucking school bus. But now he had a road flare inserted into his asshole, and he was just with this thing just smoking this whole trail behind him, and it was the funniest shit we ever fucking see.
Oh
He was
my
dying.
God.
Like
So
us
good.
and Rocco, Krista, I think maybe too.
John
no?
Patterson.
Yep, Patterson was there.
Shit was
Holy
amazing.
shit! It was
Juggalos,
the
man.
most fucked up shit.
It's not
We
even
thought the shit. We
comparable,
was
to
like,
be
yo, this
honest.
shit is burning. Why is this dude still driving? And then we was like, oh,
yeah,
it's
we
this
thought the
ass.
love train was on fire.
We was like, oh,
basically.
it's this asshole again, and he just had a road flare, just fucking him.
No hands.
Just popped up his ass, just fucking.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Smoking the whole trail behind him.
God. So
yeah,
good.
so Love Train's crazy.
Yeah.
That,
now, we're telling you how big this place is.
It's big.
Look at how big this Ohio River is. That's like to scale also.
Ohio River is huge.
It's huge. Like,
there was
it's the same width as his main stage, you know.
There was a Coast Guard boat on the fucking river.
Yeah. A Coast Guard
One year
boat.
we
Not
just
like
looked
a Coast
over.
Guard boat. It was a Coast Guard ship.
Yeah, it was a big ass fucking ship. Yeah,
Right.
when you looked over on the river and there was just a Coast Guard and a big ass boat just fucking floating up or down the river. I don't know
I tried to
which
swim.
way it
People
went.
like
we
right
went
here,
in that river, but yeah, you could swim in there. There's a rope swing. There's a current.
I almost drowned in it.
That river has a current.
If you go, someone
if
has
you go
died
out
for
and
sure.
Shit, yeah, someone died one year in the river.
It's super strong. So like
Yeah.
where
It's a
like
deep-ass river.
It's like
It's like
indented where like the rope swing is.
Like we just said.
So you're not in the current.
There
basically.
was a fucking. Oh yeah, right.
You know,
Yeah.
but like the second you like step out of that little
nook.
Yeah, the current. That's what happened to me. Is I forgot how to swim.
2009, maybe, yeah. Someone died in the river and their body was found down the river on a little island or whatever the
washed
fuck.
up on an island.
Rest in peace, dog.
Yeah.
And someone else died like on their way back after they came, but whatever.
Something, yeah.
But yeah, that river was nothing to fuck with.
Yeah.
It was huge.
Yeah. It was huge.
We went swimming in it after ICP. It was
like
warm
that.
and she just fucking sank.
I did. And I almost drowned. And he pulled me out.
You almost drowned, but you went down.
I would definitely, if you weren't standing there and didn't grab me, I would have been fucked. So that's almost drowning to me. I wasn't suffocating at the moment, but that was only because you were standing there.
But yeah, that river was legit.
Yeah. Yeah. 2009.
Then I had to go. Then I had to go down and find her shirt after.
Yeah, because I just
These two on the spray.
Yeah, man. There's been a lot of. This is actually Cave and Rock, like we were saying, and that kid Snow, since all his stuff got stolen and taken by the cops and everything else, he actually stayed in a cave because there was like once more these cool geological.
Go lay down.
Formations or whatnot, and there was a lot of caves in Cave and Rock, and he was sleeping in one because he had nothing else to have. So, yep.
How about that?
And so the next year,
Happy now. Now go lay down.
I want to find that picture of him from just the other day. He's from the 505. If anyone is familiar with the 505, but the next year he went like a week or two early to make sure he got there on time and picked rocks because he's from the 505, like I said.
You can find shit like
and
that
he would,
there.
you'd go find. You can just go around and you can't just go around and find, but yeah, you can kind of because they are just rocks.
That
also
came from Cave in Rock, Illinois.
It's purple.
Bought
It's
at a mineral
fluorite.
shop, but
if you're
that
not familiar
sells
with fluorite,
shit like that, but I just say, why does it say Gavin Rock?
Yeah, so. Dun dun dun. Let it fucking. Let me see if it'll pick up on it. No. There we go. Oh. I don't know. My camera's not so great. What the fuck? Yeah, there we go. Dun dun dun. Look how great my camera is.
That's from
I had a little piece before this. It almost like fits in the nook of that. It's like a little tiny piece I was hyped to find. And he showed up with that, and I was like, what?
Now you're not focused.
Oh. Well, does that help? Let's focus on my hand. I'm just going to have to sit back here and go like this. I don't know how to fix stuff, guys. Now I'm blurry, but I don't have face paint.
Oh, now they're fixed.
I'm fixed?
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe I like the blurry. Oh, man. So, yeah, that's the same kind of stuff as these crystals in here. You can see they're purple and green if you're not familiar with fluorite. You can see through it in the littler chunks. But it also always forms in squares. I'm like really cutting up my hands doing this, so let me use my shirt. If anyone cares about crystals, I think you can see they form in squares. All crystals of a certain type will form the same way. So, like, they see how there's squares up there. If you start looking at it, like, fractally, even, each piece is just still a square. Most people are familiar with quartz like this. The amethyst is a quartz. This is just my ones I use for myself. But yeah, they're 6-pointed all the time, if you can see that. Anytime, that's why it looks like that, because they always fracture in the same pattern. It's like their DNA or whatever. So crystals and stuff. It's witchy, it's October, I can talk about crystals. I like crystals. I like turtles. And, if you like crystals, let me know. I can send you out some.
You like to smoke crystals?
No, not that kind of crystal. But like, I just have so many random crystals. These ones are rainbow obsidian, maybe.
That's obsidian.
I don't know. I just have crystals everywhere. Oh man, so many rocks. So many rocks. I smoke rocks. I don't. I shouldn't say that. But, spooky season is here. I don't know if anyone saw, but we went and found the other two. Probably didn't see because I didn't really post it that much. But we went and found the other two trolls.
Trolls.
We went troll hunting the other day.
Fucking, where's he from? Danish?
Danish. I don't know where Danish lives.
Is it not Danish?
Yes, but I don't know where Danish is from. Denmark?
Yeah, maybe.
So we went troll hunting. Now there is 5 trolls in Rhode Island, you guys. I am going to be posting up these directions tomorrow. Let's see. Bum, bum, bum. Let me put it on this. Here we are. Found the troll. Congratulations to us. We match like fucking boneheads. Oh, Jelly would be proud though, but all right. So this is Young Boulder.
Fucking Young Boulder.
That's a very quick video.
We got 5 of them in Rhode Island.
Yeah, there's
2
5
of them. He built 2 of them last year, and then he built 3 more this year.
And the 2 got released on our anniversary last year.
Yeah.
And these
I
ones
just brought her to one.
Yeah,
well, they
like
were both in the same park,
right.
so I just brought her there, just like, we're going to just go here, and she just walked up to one of these fucking...
Yeah, because I've been obsessed with these.
He said there's 160-something of them all over the world.
There might be some down by you. I don't know.
There's one in Jersey. They're about to be a bunch in either North or South Carolina. I forget which ones. I think that's his next spot. He's building them up. But he
yeah,
got them
going
all
the
over
wrong
the
way.
spot.
Right. I thought I was going. Oh, there we go. This is crooked. Ta-da! So they are very big, also.
Here's the other one. Some of them are huge. Like that other one.
Oh yeah, the second one we went to.
Yeah, he was fucking monstrous.
This makes it look small.
Yeah,
I'm so close to the camera.
That thing is so big.
Go away. No. Am I going the wrong way? Dun dun dun.
Sometimes
Okay, so then we went and saw this one, which is Ivor Mudslinger. Yeah, it's called trollmap.com. Very easy to remember. But this is
There's
the
5
artist.
in Rhode Island. There's like 5 or 6 of them, maybe even more at the some botanical garden in Maine.
That's the closest one I had known about.
And
so I was already trying to hit that one.
There's one in New Jersey too.
Okay. So check this out.
One in New Jersey's ill too.
This guy's ridiculously huge too.
He's huge.
It's all biodegradable. Whatever.
Yeah, these ones are made out of like old whiskey barrels and pallets and all that shit you can find around.
Right.
It's like recycled fucking
keep
shit.
picking these ones that are super short. So cool. Look, he's holding on to the tree.
Yeah, he's huge.
Yeah, I don't know if you can actually. Well, I probably have a picture at some point. That other one's huge too. The one that's by Ninigret. The one that's out.
Yeah, but she's like folded up. This dude is
No,
like
the one that's sitting at the one with the rock in his hand.
Oh yeah. He's
pretty big.
He's pretty big too. But this guy's fucking huge.
Yeah, I gotta find one that has people in it.
He's fucking got his hand in the air and his head is monstrous.
It is.
Because he was up on that hill or whatever the fuck.
There we go. We're doing the same move. He's trying to steal my Steve. Just gonna be a bunch of pictures of me. Sorry. Don't mind that. Sure you won't. Look at that. So long.
Yeah, he's built them all around the world like this. This is 162 and 3 or something like that.
I'll find out. I'll grab the other ones too. Yeah, so now you took
and
this one.
And his hair's made out of fucking like bamboo and shit.
This one's like totally in the woods.
Yeah, I'm like up on the hill with the fucking thing.
Yep, there he is. He's not lying. That's so cool. I love it.
Yeah, dude's name's like Thomas Dambo. Builds them all over the over here. There was one at Burning Man that he made that you walked.
He has traveling ones too.
Yeah, the one at Burning Man, you walked in it. There was a stairway, and then you walked up into its hands.
What?
Yeah, so like you walk like up a stairs, up its arms, and then you go and stand in its hands and shit. You can
That's
take
fucking
pictures
cool. I didn't know that. I don't like that one still.
But yeah, he got some traveling ones. Like he's gonna have some traveling ones go to either North or South Carolina. I forget which one he said.
I think it was North Carolina.
But so the traveling one's gonna go there, and then he's gonna build however many permanent ones there also.
And then when they die, they put a headstone there.
Yeah, once they disintegrate and shit, he'll come and take their corpse or what's left of it or whatever, and then he'll put up a gravestone for it, like those plaques that they got.
Okay, so why does it always just give me this? It's at Charlestown, I guess.
I've seen him say it on like Facebook or something.
No, what are these pictures from Mega Mart for? That's not the right place. Rhode Island. That's not gonna narrow it down, bitch. Well, this one's in East Providence, I know that.
North Carolina. 19 trolls are going to be taking over North Carolina.
That's crazy. So then there's
12
this one.
trolls from his traveling exhibition. 5 trolls at one park. and one troll in Charlotte, and
man.
one in High Point in November.
This one's like right in East Providence on the river, I guess.
Okay, so so North Carolina, 12 trolls will open in middle of November. 5 trolls in Raleigh. Raleigh will be at the end of October.
Right.
And the one in Charlotte and High Point will be in November also, early
I think
November.
they just went the same way. But they have like, it's like, look at her little necklace here.
Yeah, that New Jersey one looks cool as shit too. His name's like Rusty.
I
think,
try
or
not to
something
look
like
at them
that.
because I don't want
Yeah,
it
he's
to
cool
be
as shit.
spoiled.
I like that guy, but this one's awesome too.
But I'm also just showing them off too, so I don't.
She got a deadbolt's huge too. You know?
Yeah, it's pretty big. I like that it has like the moorings and stuff. Okay, there's way too many of me being stupid. Oh yeah, so that's that one. But where's the other ones at?
Yeah, it's a horseshoe crab in its hair.
Yeah, where?
In her hair.
I do have that. Maybe not. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh yeah, it's up here, I think. Right here. I don't know if you have horseshoe crabs where you live, but we have them where we are.
You just find them washed up on the shore.
Yeah, that's true. Now I have to figure out how to find the other one.
They got like blue ass blood or whatever the fuck it is.
How would I find that?
Find what?
It's not. I looked up Ninigrip, but it's not in there for some reason. Is it? Oh wait, this one is no, but it's just this one. So what's the date on this? May the 4th be with you.
The Schwartz?
Mm-hmm. Jeez. I do a lot of stuff. I got a lot of pictures. Where is this? It's troll at? May 4th? Is that what it says? Oh, good. That is what it said. Nice. So this is the other one. Oops.
That guy got a rock. He about to fucking crush some folk.
See if I can get a... That one was the first one I saw. That's one we pulled up to.
Yeah,
and
you
I was
just walk
like,
up to him.
what? And the one with like it, so fucking fresh. Here's the rock. I always picture them like that one that's on
Eric
the hill.
Rock maybe or something. What's his name? Eric Rock.
I feel like that's right. I feel like I want them to, because they're so big. Like, you know how that guy was up on the hill. I feel like he can see the dude from the other one. You know, because he's not that far away. Because trolls are so big and we're so little beneath them. I love it so much. Yeah, it's almost done.
But their hair's made from the bamboo at fucking
the Umbrella Factory.
The Umbrella Factory, yeah.
Super cool. And here's his counterpart chick. She's kneeling down, so you know. Let's see. Here we go.
She got crazy jewelry. Well, did I feel like?
Yeah, I think someone gaffled it.
A couple of them pieces.
It's all like bones and shit.
With that huge glass piece too in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all like that was her. That's her gimmick.
Yeah,
is she sells necklaces. Yeah. They all have a whole backstory and shit. It's crazy. So she has like this whole little market, basically, to sell her wares or whatnot. Because we have a lot of rocks where we, I guess. Because that's probably just from clearing out this area. Yeah. So yeah, that's the Trolls of Rhode Island. I'm super hype. It's like I said, I was already into the troll situation before there was 5 in our state. Our state is like 40 feet wide by 50 feet long or something. Miles. Okay, it's not that.
fucking
miles. I mean, so the fact that we have 5 trolls here it's a huge tourist selling point because I know when we went, people love the trolls. That's for sure. And once they're like a known fact of like when you go, Rhode Island's not that big. You could go see all 5 trolls in the same day if you wanted to.
A few hours, depending on how long you're gonna. 4 of them are all stuff, and then that one that's in East Providence.
And that's not even that far.
No, you go to that East Providence one, and then
go to the other one.
Yeah, I don't know which way it'll be.
Like if you're visiting,
depends
Rhode Island,
on where
I'd
you
go to East Providence.
depends
go out to
on
eat.
where you're at
Staying.
and where you're going to at the end afterwards.
Yeah, that's true.
Depending
But
on
Rhode
which
Island's
way
not
you
that
do
big.
'em out. No, they're not.
So, good times. Rhode Island is, I'm like going to talk up the tourist part of it, but it's a good place to come visit that I would never
Lobsters
think to
and
visit.
mobsters.
Yeah, that's it.
Cheese man died recently.
What?
Mobster.
Oh, yeah. Rhode Island is big for mobsters, apparently, because it's a connection point between everywhere.
You can go to the mall and buy lobsters and mobsters.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, it's very small, but there's a lot to do. It's the Ocean State, after all. Although wintertime is coming, and then it's like not too much to do. So it's a very flat state also, so it's not like you can go sledding or... I mean, you can, but it's not big on hills even, Like, there was one point I was like, let's start High Point. There's like this thing, they do go to the High Point in every state. I forget what they remember. It was called like High Pointing. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I'm going to do Low Point. I forget, I want to be a low point.
Sea level. So
I'm
we're
going to
going
go
into
to
the
the
sewers
lowest
and
level of every...
We're going to go under the fucking tunnels of the train stations and shit.
I don't want to do that. That's too scary.
Wow, that's a low point. What do you mean? That's how low are you going to get?
Because literally, I think Rhode Island's high point was like 900 feet.
Yeah, it's just a hill.
So bad.
It's like a hill on a private property.
Yes, yeah. Because people are high pointers of whatever. I don't know if it's called high pointing. I don't know. I called it a low point because I thought that was good. But nevertheless.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
No. I thought low pointing would be easier than the high point, but now that you're saying it.
Yeah, we gotta find the bottom of the tunnels of each city and shit or whatever. Yeah. That's where they would all be.
Because we did go spelunking in Texas.
Right, but those ain't the tunnels under New York City.
No, I don't want to go there. But I was kind of leery on the spelunking when we were talking about it. Because I was just like, am I gonna feel claustrophobic?
We ain't taking the tour that you climb through the mud on a fucking rope and carabiner and shit. They had those ones too where you can go and like get dirty and that shit too.
Right, but
we were hopping in the car. We ain't have time for all that.
We'll do a whole stream when we show vacation stuff because Nilbog loves when I do vacation. I sneak vacation photos into my stream. I'm gonna make you watch my vacation slides, everybody.
But yeah, no, that cave was cool.
No, I never have been like real spelunking before where like you're not allowed to touch anything because the stalagmites and the stalactites have been growing for actually 1 million years. Like, if you think about the actual number of what 1 million years is, like America's been here like a couple hundred years.
I forget
or
what
whatever.
it was, like a cubic inch took like 1,000 years
or
something, or 100 years to grow.
I
forget what they said, but yeah, but 1 cubic inch of one of those. And these things they had in there were massive, and they spanned.
And that means that the Earth hasn't moved at all. I don't know if anyone else cares about any of this, but I don't mind if you don't. So, so that means that the area has all, because everyone's like, oh my God, well, not everyone, but me. I was like, this is still kind of sketchy. And they're like, don't worry.
No, it came in
if it's going to
first
fall,
room,
you would never think it was going to fall.
And I was like, what's up with the brown burnt shit up there? And it's like, oh, well, that's what I was going to say next.
Right.
Don't touch the walls, because that's where the fucking bats used to hang, and that's why the fucking ceiling's dead right there.
Yeah, because it's like a living organism almost.
Like,
and they let us drink the water.
Yeah, it was like 100 however many feet down, 150 feet down maybe in one of them. So yeah, there was like pools of water in there. That was the clearest water you ever seen.
Yeah.
Just filtered through 150 fucking
layers
feet of
earth,
fucking shit. Yeah, they
had a bubbler.
Yeah, a water fountain, if you don't know what that is. But they had a water fountain at the end where you could drink some of that water.
Yeah, it's weird that they have the music
We've
and
seen
stuff.
there's one with a venue down there.
Oh
There's a
yeah, where
venue in a
was
cave
that?
somewhere. I forget.
Because we were just like, after we went to that first cave, we were like,
Yeah.
is there any caves? Anytime we'd go anywhere, we're like, maybe there's a cool cave here. You know?
Yeah, well, we tried to see when we were in California.
Yeah.
There were some awesome ones, but
Yeah,
they were
they just
further
weren't
up.
close to us. Yeah.
We just went to that giant ass rock
Yeah,
and
it's so
fucking
cool.
old General Sherman.
Yeah,
Big ass
it's
fucking
it's
tree.
so like when we go see it's the nature stuff. When we go see like that crazy cave, the Grand Canyon, whatever it is, the General Sherman, it's so mind-blowingly like the
Grand
ocean.
Canyon,
I mean,
yeah,
I'm
was
used to
one.
the ocean, but other
Yeah.
people have never seen the ocean like we saw them see it at Juggalo Island or whatever. Nature is like the biggest mind blower of all the stuff, you know. Like, of course, you know, Juggalos, but this other stuff is where it's at for me. So I would definitely recommend going, Darth Bunny. Hop on it, man. Don't let time be wasting because, man, spelunking.
It was huge.
I was. Oh, nice. Hell yes. Oh, I have been so outside the moon's energy, I feel like recently, but I've been having a lot of stuff pointing me to get back to my work. So spiritually, I mean, Sadhguru keeps coming across in weird ways, and I'm
like a woodland critter Christmas.
Yeah.
That type of spirituality.
Yeah.
Fuck
Kind
yeah.
of not like that. But I've just been neglecting that because I've been so focused on trying to figure out this. But let me tell you, on a side note, not that anyone's probably interested, but if you are a content creator, maybe you are. My daughter went to school for marketing and stuff. She went to a real good business and marketing school, actually. She made me a bot today to figure out some stuff. I was like, what? I don't know how the internet works, you know? It was very, very cool. She is so smart. She sat there and just like talked to AI and like made it figure out answers to questions. And I'm like, what is going on? Because I don't know how to do anything, you know? But the fact that I paid for her education, I do like that, you know? I just don't like, I don't know how to do a lot of stuff, like I'm saying. So she's like, she just knows how to do stuff. So it was it was just cool because, you know, it's my daughter. So I like that she can teach me stuff now. She works for an internet security company, so she's up to date on all that kind of stuff. And I'm like she knows how to tell the thing to make sure that I'm following good community standards or whatever, you know, like she just knows whatever how to speak to these things or whatever to make sure that I'm on point or whatever. So it was very cool. Not like she's a little kid. She's 20. Her birthday's next week or like a couple weeks. I think she's gonna be. Oh my God, I don't know. Old enough, 27 probably. Something stupid like that. That's crazy. So yeah, she's a whole ass adult, you know, but it's just interesting how the way life works, you know. Yeah. But because I didn't know anything about a lot of these security issues at all. That's like our main steez. So, I liked it. It was cool. But anyway, I feel like that's about it. Next week, we're still catching up on recording all of our prior gatherings, and I feel like we're doing 2008 because that's next. That's the year. It's an easy one. Well, not easy, but it's the year they filmed Family Underground. So, I feel like 2008 to 2000. I'll have to look. I think 2013. I'll have to check though. On YouTube to see which ones are uploaded and which ones are not. But 2008 is the year of Family Underground. So if you want to in advance this week, give that one a watch because everyone has access to that for the most part. If you have Tubi, yep. This is Juggalo 2008 is a special one for Juggalo Dundee. That was when he finally made the gathering and you'll have some input. Yeah, I'm totally into that. We can play Let's See Who We Can Find, because you said you're in that a few times, right? So can I just play it? Is that a thing? Because I'm totally into that, and that's what week it is. We were friends, we still are, but friends with the Club Chaos homies, and they followed, like you said, it's like we have an actual documentary to our gathering. Those are our friends, you know? Like, I have my own pictures of the Club Chaos clique because they were our friends, you know? So, it was really cool to see Family Underground following them from Florida up. Ah, well, there you go. 2008's next week. I'm totally into watching it. I feel like it's totally fine for Twitch too. It's no nudity, I don't think. Well, yeah, we're gonna have to be like because I feel like every time I see it, I ended up seeing someone else that I either have met since then, or since I've seen it last, or something, or just not. You know what I mean? We're definitely in it a bunch. Um, I can think of like 3 or 4 times that we're in it. Because, like I said, we were front row ninjas. So that year, they would just like take the camera and walk down the front row, and we'd be in the front row. Yeah, I don't think I could pick you out either. I could pick out your mask more than you at this point, I feel like. Dundee said we can just watch Family Underground on our stream, which I didn't realize. Yeah. Because that's actually was the big game changer of the gathering, and you know, our spot getting blown up. So I'm glad you got there ahead of that, Dundee. You know, like you were saying on your stream the other day. If you guys aren't following Juggalo Dundee and you don't know about the Juggalo Streaming Network, let me remind y'all. See the sign on my thing right here?
But if you started saying something, you might be like, hey, there's a giant percentage chance that you might be this guy.
Oh, yes, sure. If we heard you talk, we would guess you for sure. There is a link tree in my bio. It shows all the Juggalo streamers, and I would love you guys to follow them and support them. It would be very, very appreciated. But on the stream the other night, I remember you were saying, you know, you were talking about us and how we met you at the 2008 gathering, and now here we are all these years later, and you're like, wait, this is like exactly what I was saying about the
So
Family
these are
Underground.
the same assholes.
Yeah, exactly. Is now like sometimes when we rewatch it, I'll be like, oh wait, that's whoever now that I just happen to know, or whatever. So it's definitely fresh.
The year after that video, we had a game where we was trying to find anybody we could find from that video and bring back to the campsite for like
it's like a scavenger hunt, basically, because we were just very obnoxious.
Oh, people. And anybody found, it never worked out. It was always like, Jesus Christ.
We'd be like, hey, we just like
one
invite
guy
back
passed out. One guy was a huge guy, and then he fucking
pissed on Jelly's
he
chair.
passed out on our boy. Jelly had a chair that fit Jelly, you know what I'm saying? A large statured sized man's chair. And everybody was like, yo, man, we got the best chair for you to come sit down in, you know? And then this dude came and sat down in it. Then he fell asleep. And then they noticed, like, it was a big man, so he was, like, pissing a gallon on. They just fucking got video of him just pissing himself and pissing while he's just snoring and pissing. Then, like, yo, bro, you got to wake up and get the fuck out of here because you just pissed all over my man's chair.
They had him sit down because they wanted to get credit, basically.
And everybody was sleeping, so
right. So they were like,
couldn't get
well,
points.
if he sits here, you guys will, because we had to see him, you know, or else it's not going to count. You can just say you found anyone.
Yeah, so then he just videoed him.
It was like once we realized how many people.
He's like, nah, I didn't pee. He's like, nah, bro, you're sitting in your piss right now. I got video. It's still dripping out of your shorts.
Yeah.
Like, oh. Like, get the fuck out of here.
We can't have you pissing.
Then another guy, buddy, was like, hey, man, you got to come with us. And he was like, all right, man, I'm coming with you guys. And then one buddy was like, this seems off. And then they like couldn't get rid of him.
It was definitely.
It was shit. So none of it worked out, but that was good times.
It was.
So fucking stupid.
It was those same guys that in that other video with the shitty tent and sitting around at the campsite when I crashed out. Now we're playing scavenger hunts with them. So stupid. Good. Do it up. He's been streaming the Final Fantasy. That's always a retro throwback for people when they spot it. Like, wait, what? Yeah, it's been fun. I'm liking Twitch. I'm obviously still learning a bunch of stuff, so getting there. So I want to say thank you to everybody for stopping in and hanging out. Next week we will watch probably the majority of Family Underground. Now that you're saying that, it's like a watch party for her. It's a good show, so I'll promote that as that. Good idea, Dundee. I don't know if you've watched it lately, but we watched it right before the gathering because our friend Matt, who also comes to the stream sometimes, he was like doing him and Chew. It was just him and someone, or it was just him.
Yeah, he
was like
posted
my pre-gathering ritual, and I was like, "You're not wrong. We haven't watched it for a minute."
Like, I'm putting that on now, bro.
Yeah, so we definitely watched it. It's definitely a right before the gathering movie, regardless. But for anyone that hasn't seen it or doesn't have it on their own DVD, it is on Tubi. If you don't know, Tubi is an app. Of course, everyone probably knows anything that I know, but I do like to.
Tubi's a free app with the
Tubi is a free app. This is why we used to use.
Crazy ass back.
Yeah, they have a lot of Juggalo related and adjacent stuff too. We use it for our movie night on Twitch because we want to make sure everyone has access to whatever we're trying to watch for a movie night. We haven't done it for a few weeks, but if you don't have the actual physical copy, it's like a little book. It looks like
it came with something too.
Hell's Pit, one of the releases, I think it came with, or something. Because Bowling Balls came with one of them. Basically, we're right here where you get cut off on this disc too. But yeah, so here's the inside. So next week we'll be watching that. Yeah, I can't even think about how many times I've watched it. So yeah. Oh, that's fucking fresh. I love that. That's a good spot. That's a good one. And there's just like a whole ass
Bang Pow Boom Nuclear Edition.
Okay, I'm like, it came with something.
Bang Pow Boom Nuclear Edition. I was like,
No, you're right.
I don't know what you're talking about, but
Dundee City had them sign on these.
Oh shit,
that's like
fire.
super fresh. That's like the only thing I can think that, like, that's fresh. I like that a lot. Oh my God. So good. Just. Okay, so Dundee, you know that in this picture you can see the bus. You know how you're talking on your stream? If you have the Family Underground video, you'll see this is my screen house right here that we brought to it's been to more gatherings than most Juggalos nowadays. And right there is that thing you were talking about that we painted.
Yeah.
That was the Jugga bus because they didn't bring the bus that year or they didn't come. One of the no, they came, but the bus didn't come.
We had a van.
The first year. So we painted like a tarp.
Yeah, we put that on the van with like.
And that's
magnets.
what you were talking about on your stream the other night. But that's it right there in the background of the Jugga flag.
Yeah, you
did you not see that before?
Yeah, it's like.
Yep, it's right on the back of that picture you have signed. It's probably why you haven't seen it, but that was when we camped right down there by Second Stage. So. That's where you met us. And that's where we met you. Yep. I just know, I just, of course, since it's mine, I just recognize it right away. I was like, oh, there's our campsite, because that's my campsite. There's my tent, there's our screen house. Our screen house was on that corner and across the street on that area for like 4 years at Hogrock. Countless times that screen house has gathered. And it wasn't back in the day like with the pop-ups. It wasn't easy. And mad heads could fit in there. We'd have like 15 chairs in there. And we'd all just be sitting comfortably in there. So it was pretty fresh. I did. It's because you were calling, what's her name called you that? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, back then we used to have a huge clique that we gathered with, but most of them don't come anymore. So we don't camp with them anymore. Yeah, he didn't know that was there. He never looked that hard at it. I said, yeah, well, that's my campsite, so it's very recognizable to me. Tommy, what? We know Tommy, of course. Tommy was singing.
Yeah, this year during they
He
had
did
karaoke,
karaoke.
and we was like camped with this right across from the karaoke stage. And then at one point,
What, does this
someone
need to
I
go
guess
out?
he has to go out. At one point, I just heard like, wait a second, is this Adam Sandler's at a medium pace, or is this like
I
did
got
he
you,
steal the
buddy.
beat from a real song? And then nope, someone was up there singing at a medium pace by Adam Sandler, and I was like, oh my god, this
Need
is
to go off?
crazy as shit. And then they got off, and they was like, thank you, Tommy, and it was Tommy who sang that. I was like, what the fuck is happening here? Yeah, it just came on. Put your arms around me, baby. And I was like, yo, what the fuck is actually happening right now? And then it was Tommy. And it was like, holy shit, dog. I was like, bro, people had their arms swaying in the air and shit. It's like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
So stupid.
We have it recorded somewhere. I feel like. Yeah, Tommy's funny. We saw him.
Yeah,
a
we
few
do have
times.
video of it.
Yeah. Good times. All right. Well, I guess bedtime or done stream time.
Gang, gang.
I appreciate all y'all, and 2008 next week, the year that changed the gathering forever. It didn't, because Dundee came. All right, guys. Honestly, love you. I appreciate you, and thanks for hanging out with us. We could do it without you, but we wouldn't want to. All right. I'm not sure if there's someone I can raid. I always need an answer to that from help about that. Raid browser. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. Thank you. Make sure everyone also is giving everyone follows. Like I said, Creep from Outer.
Follow them to their
Space.
cars and then,
The
run them for
stalker.
their pockets and shit.
Right. Let's see. Why didn't that work? Unrecognized command. I could swear that I wrote raid, but I probably spelled something wrong. Who fucking knows? Okay, does it work that time? Oh yeah, right. That's probably a thing I can do. Copy and paste. All right, guys. Night.
Gang, gang.